Yeah, we should be live. Should be live. Unless we're not, which would be hilarious, but we should be live. I'm not scared. All right, we should be good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, Guy, whose computer blue screened. Yeah. Okay, good. Game is loading. But anyway, yeah, welcome back. I am StreamTom, and my computer crashed, which was sick. So I'm gonna hope that my computer won't crash because that'd be way better than the computer actually crashing. Anyway, I'm gonna be getting some hooks tomorrow and be putting some stuff. So the background's gonna get like some art and things, which should be kind of cool. Then I'm also gonna see if I can get some more professional lighting up in this place, so we can have some like nice lights. So then you'll be able to see my actual face and the details on it. Although yesterday I was having a chat with a friend of mine. I had chatted with a friend of mine, and he said, Strim, your mustache looks terrible, but in the dark it looks way better. And I was like, wow. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. You know, it's like really when you're looking at how you're trying to highlight your features, you want to use a play of light and shadow, emphasis on shadow. And I thought that was just a really nice thing to say. Black dyed mustache will complete the StreamTom Select look. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't plan on dyeing my mustache black, but I don't really make plans in general because don't have a lot of foresight. So you know that's a thing. What am I doing? Getting more power? Do I want Quicken or Maximize? I could make Maximize cheap and then always use Maximize. I can make Quicken cheaper and always use Quicken. 4 points off of Quicken makes Quicken cost 6 points more, but then all my spells cast instantly, and then that's really good. And I want Efficient Quicken. I made my decision already. Do you get more points per point spent? No. There used to be a thing where you would get like more spell power for every point you spend in a tree, and now I find a lot of the newer trees don't do that. But yeah, welcome back everybody. I hope you're all doing good. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I saw your mustache. You were handsome. That's okay. That's what I think most people say. No auto snipe, but you will get it. Well, yeah, you don't have to do it right away. You have until January 3rd. That's the new year. You have time to sleep on it tonight and then wake up tomorrow and go, you know what? Maybe I don't need an autos box. Maybe I just want an autos box. Okay. What was I doing? I want to get the spells. That's what it was. I need to put spells in my list. So now I get a 3rd level spell. So I get a couple good options. So one option is to get extra stat. So I can get extra intelligence from using the evolution feat, which gives me +2 intelligence. But that doesn't seem very good. Stunning enemies, locking them in ice. Oh, Flash Freeze is... Oh, that costs 40 mana? Ooh, I don't like that. I'm going to take Greater Liquid Courage, I think, because that seems really good, because it's basically just Greater Heroism, and I can be lazy about it. I can't use Stiffen Skin, so I should probably take that off and put on something else here. Gills Extract? No, yeah, Lesser Evolution, because that'll make my ability work. Where's Bear and Fox? Yes. So the idea here, let me retract my steps. Hold on, let me step backwards. Okay, so... Big important note with this character. Intelligence, it is 36. When I go into Reaper mode, I get 1 more, which is why I want to use this evolution of the Fox thing, which gives me 1 more point of intelligence. Boom! That's 1 more point of intelligence. That's 37, plus this is 38. That's like +1 to all your DCs. That's kind of good. Also, Liquid Courage gives me +4 to all my skills because it's Greater Heroism, and Greater Heroism is pretty good because it also gives me immunity to fear. and so that's pretty rad. And increases my skills, which technically increases my damage. A couple other good feats that you want to consider on this type of character, especially as an alchemist, is you do also get, in theory I can use, was it the Quicksilver potion? To get access to haste if I want, or more importantly, is displacement draught, which gives displacement, which is also pretty good. So that's something I'd probably want to use. For 4th levels, I got to take a damage spell because I think damage is just too good to avoid. The two big options are Vein Freeze, which allows me to deal cold damage and freeze monsters sometimes, which seems really valuable, and I will be using a lot once I level up. Or alternatively, we're going to go with Caustic Overload because it's acid damage, and acid's the most versatile damage type. Now, since I just talked myself into it, I think I'm going to go with Caustic Overload. And I'm just going to start dumping Caustic Overload onto monsters and doing a bunch of damage because it's my highest hitting spell. You have $100? Yeah, I was cleaning up my rune yesterday, and as you can see, there's less boxes in the background. I actually organized, like, everything. It was pretty crazy. And I found friggin' 40 Canadian dollars! Look at that money. I just found it, like, in my room somewhere. I don't know where the money... It's one of the situations where, you know, like how you find, like, $5 in your pants? I just, like, lifted up a box, and there's $40 under it, and I have no idea why, and I don't know how long it was there. So that was pretty sick. Yeah, here comes the money, baby. So that was great. Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna buy with this. You know, it's not enough money to buy anything cool. I can buy some basic stuff. I'll probably just end up spending. If I'm being honest, I'll just probably end up spending the money at like Walmart or something, or like Home Depot, buying some like cheap shelving stuff and building some stuff for the background of this actual live stream. Like that's most likely. Hey, Bacon Bits Best Bits, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to you too. $5 thing literally happened. Yeah, I know, isn't it the best? Yeah, it was gonna be good. But I have some, like I said, I have some pictures that I want to hang, so it's gonna be pretty cool. Make fun of Strim. Yeah. I mean, you can do that. Maybe you can buy something for a better. I will be getting something for a better Christmas light setup. Just you wait. Have some patience, young ones. It will show. Or I'm saying that to distract you, so you'll stop prying. One of those two things is correct. I don't know which one. Oh yeah, alchemy on the run. Where's knowledge potions 3 times? So my potion level increases by 3. So if I get a 7th level potion, then I need 4 to do that. So I get another cash level at 11. I kind of want to go get the elemental resistance potions so I can chug them for elemental resistance when I need, because I feel like that would actually be kind of useful. But you know what? I'm just straight up going to do that. That sounds really good. Let's go do that right now. Christmas over. Find out next year if you got any hooks. Well, I'm going to use hooks to put some other stuff up. Also, I kind of like the Christmas lights. I'm going to be honest, I've just been like leaving them on during the evening when I go to sleep, and like literally just leaving them on, and they look really nice. It makes the room feel nice and cozy and warm and special and fun, and it's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling. We need like Dungeons and Dragons Christmas music. We need somebody with some like musical talent, either somebody within Standing Stone Games, or to like within Standing Stone Games, or somewhere else to like somebody, a member of the community with musical talent to put something together. All right. Yeah, someone needs to make a whole score exactly. I don't think I need 100 resist sonic potions, but just in case, you never know. I might. And why is it called a score? I don't know. That's a good question. But I'm not like a doctor, so I'm not really certain about that one. I don't know why they would call it a score. Lightning. Yeah. There we go. Bam. So now I've got all the resist potions. Oh, the increased potion level, increase energy resist 20 into 30. Yeah, exactly. So this is a level 7 caster. So at plus 4 caster levels, which I get at 11, it adds 4 levels to this, which means the potion will also be caster level 11 and would now grant 30 energy resistance. So that's why I want to make sure I grab that. So right now, when I drink a potion, it's level 10, so it gives me 10 minutes of resist, and then one more level, or in 2 more levels, it becomes a level 11 potion. It's also one of the reasons why I can do stuff like drinking this Eternal Flask of Deathward and increases the caster level of it, which means this lasts extra long. So it lasts beyond the actual length of the potion. And you can use that for other stuff. It's one of the reasons why it's a fun use on like artificers as well who can do it, is you can like pick up haste potions and other things, and they actually last hella long. Which is great. In fact, not only that, but because it continues to go, beyond like the actual level, so it keeps to like scale upwards. You can use it on, if you're like an artificer, you can use the wondrous item effect, and you can make it so that your items will be higher level. So let's just say you use like a belt of shield or something like that, like the one from Kind of a Big Deal. Not only will it last longer, but because it's a higher caster level on the actual spell, and it's a higher cast level on like Death Ward and stuff, it actually makes it harder for an enemy to dispel magic you, so it'll last longer even in quests where monsters are trying to tear it off of you. So this character is probably going to work really well in a quest chain like God, what's that quest chain? The one in the Shadow Crypt where you need Death Ward and also the monsters are trying to rip Death Ward off of you. Pretty good. How are you?
The crow's nest is strategically placed.
Yeah, I don't know why is this
detect
called a
ships
score. I could
coming
Google that.
in
Let's find
and
out.
Of Three-Barrel Cove.
Why is a musical score called a score? A score notation in manuscript and printed form of a musical work, probably so called from the vertical scoring of lines that connect successive related staves. So it's from vertical scoring. Because the idea is that, yeah, that's it. Just sheet music. It's just, somebody called it a score because it was based off of sheet music. Yeah. I shared the quest. Staves? Like a wooden stick? No, no, no. That's a staves. You're thinking of staves. You just spelled that wrong. You can trust me. I'm like a linguist. My job is literally to talk all day, so that's how you can trust me. You know it's factual and actual.
The feel of this place has changed.
I would never mislead you, unless I would do that. Then you got to be nervous. So I don't know really what the answer is. Consider your options. You know. Also, there's like hella shrines in here, so I'm just gonna be straight up spamming spells. Yeah, exactly. Scores all the pieces scored together. Duh. How could you not know that? Man, is this Reaper 4? What the hell is going on? A stave? No, I don't think that's accurate. I don't know. No, I'm gonna have to disagree with this one. I know you probably pulled that from Wikipedia, but you can't really trust everything you read on Wikipedia, as they say. You know, most things on Wikipedia are definitely incorrect, so the fact that this definition comes from here, I don't know. I feel like that's gotta be wrong. Am I a teacher? No. I'm absolutely not a teacher. I just found this the dumbest thing. Especially when it's like, if there's like grown-ups out there who are like, oh, but you can't trust what's on Wikipedia because Wikipedia is wrong. Like, no, it's not. Like, yeah, there's probably like some things on Wikipedia that have some errors. Controversial topics likely have errors. You know, probably lesser known artists or authors or like lesser known famous people or lesser known events probably have errors. But like almost pretty much 100% of all the scientific facts that you'll ever find on Wikipedia and like a lot of information surrounding like movies and films and TV shows and all sorts of other stuff, like a lot of that's very accurate on Wikipedia. I have no idea when people are like, oh, but you can't trust it. What are you talking about? Bro, if you look up any of the elements of the periodic table on Wikipedia, the information there is definitely all correct. Yeah, they have a billion notations. Like, it's not like one person's writing this whole thing and they're like, yes, I am going to destroy the world with my incorrect knowledge on Wikipedia. You have, like, a bunch of fucking nerds who are going on Wikipedia and, like, you know, double-checking shit and triple-checking shit. Damn, exactly minus 15. This Scorpion wrecked me. He resisted every single thing. Wow, I was not expecting the Scorpion to just demolish me. True Seeing, vulnerability to negative damage, and death block, which is ironic. That's fine. I'm still going to come up from this. I just didn't expect to die. I should probably have like a betting thing up. I really did not expect this as a thing. So far, I will say higher tier Reaper difficulty has brought Scorpions back into like original DDO level Scorpion, like terror. Like, dude, back in the day, Scorpions were the most terrifying monsters in the entire game, and that's what it feels like now. Scorpions are straight up the most scary thing ever. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic Christmas Eve. I am. I'm gonna die, but that's okay because, you know, we all die. So yeah, this should be good. But yeah, no. So I don't have any issues or anything like that. Oh, actually, I have a question. How we doing? You're a water guy. Oh, so what you wanna do is you wanna go down, and then there's gonna be a bunch of oozes. Just run past those oozes because they can't get out of the water, and then just keep following the path. You're gonna like take a left, and you're gonna go up a staircase and all that stuff. Okay, so you know stuff about water. So I have a question. So I was talking to a friend of mine about this. He's also a water engineer guy. Okay, so question. If a snake goes in the water processing plant, snake's gonna die. There's like spinning blades, there's like chlorine, there's all sorts of stuff. But let me ask you a question. Hypothetically, if you had a snake, like the water comes out of the plant, and it's clean water, and it's going to places. It's going to hospitals, it's going to people's homes, it's going to all sorts of stuff, okay? And a snake is in that pipe somehow. And let's assume that it's like some type of water snake that can't breathe underwater, but can last for a good amount of time underwater. What would happen to the snake? It's like it's in the outgoing pipes. So you have like a snake, and it's in the pipes, but it's like it's the processed water that's leaving the plant. So somehow, you know, that's just the way these things happen. You know, that's just what happened to the snake. So what happens? 120, only 4 ranks, and you have 1 level to go. Nice! It's so close. Oh, man. If it can't breathe in water. Yeah, but would the snake be able to escape or make it somewhere? Because the way we were talking about it, he was saying that it's possible that the snake wouldn't be able to handle the water pressure of the pressurized water, because that's how it has to be transferred from place to place, is that pumps keep the water at a high pressure, and that there could potentially be an issue where if the snake encounters like a vertical section of a pipe, in which there could be like air elements and stuff introduced into the piping that could also cause problems for the snake. But my question is, would the snake be able to escape the system? Or is there some type of thing that would stop the snake from escaping the system? I don't know how long a snake can stay underwater, but like assume like maybe like 15 minutes. You can have a snake that can breathe, that can like hold its breath, because it's a snake and it's a water snake, designed for the water. See, these are the kind of facts they don't teach you in no school. I mean, I don't have the power to do this. One, I don't want to add a snake to the water system, because that just seems like a bad idea. And then two, also, I don't have access to the water system, because I would add a snake to it. And then also number 3, I don't even think it would be physically possible for that to even happen. I don't think that you could get a snake into this water system. I don't think that there's any way to do it. Because it's pressurized, so the water's leaving pressurized. So how would you add something to the already pressurized outbound system? Honestly, I don't think it would work. But if it happened, I gotta know. Like, apparently there's an issue that happened in the city where they were worried about some endangered species of eel, and the city was worried that the endangered species of eels were actually going into the water pipes and stuff, but they didn't know if that was the case because they didn't know if the eels were actually going in there. So what they had to do is they had to do science, and they had to like catch a bunch of eels to determine if the eels, or if there actually were eels going in the water pipes. And then apparently they spent like a week, and on the last 30 minutes on the last day, they actually caught an eel going in the water pipe. And they were like, "Oh snap! So there actually are eels that, like, they thought it would, like, hypothetically, if this endangered animal goes into the water pipe, it doesn't damage the filtration system because that's what it's for. It filters out the eel."
The lock on the door here looks complex.
Escape the reservoir would have some sort of
hole
hole if there's a leak.
with the proper key.
Did I not get the key? I don't see the key. Okay, yeah. There's some rats in one of our system reservoirs. That sounds bad. Is the reservoir before the water gets cleaned or after the water gets cleaned?
A chest gleams in the frozen light.
I don't know if I want to know the answer to that question, actually, now that I think about it.
As the chest opens, a frigid wind sucks the last water.
Like, the longer I think about this, do I want to know the answer to this question? Eh.
With a despairing shriek, old
Oh, that's not good.
dissolves like a pestilent vapor.
Like, there's probably worse things,
Suffusing the
but,
air
yeah, that's not
begins
good.
to fade.
Next is, the one with the big fire trap. Scoundrels run. You just go, you weren't here. But yeah, I feel like that's one of those things that would be bad, but wouldn't be as bad. Like, assume it's a water reservoir, right? If that's like one animal, you know, how much damage could that one animal do? Unless it was like a lot of animals. Then it would probably be like a major catastrophe. Because it's like, if it's so, like, if you have, like, you know, 20,000 gallons of water, right? And then you get one rat in the water. Is that going to contaminate all of the water? Or would that only would the level of contamination be so small that it doesn't affect the water for the most part? Is this person on horseback? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, I can probably be on horseback then.
Lady Luck met a hurricane.
I can get on
And
horseback.
there, her love ran out.
I never know who has horses, so sometimes I don't. 3 million, 400 reservoirs. Yeah, exactly. So if you have 3 million gallons, and you have, like, a rat in the gallon, it's probably fine. Like, it probably doesn't even matter. You just kind of fish it out and call it a day. Because, like, I don't know, that's the way that I've tried to think. Like, there's an alternative remedy, which is like homeopathy, where people put like diluted substances in water, and then they like drink the water, and then the goal is to, like, you're introducing such a minute quantity that it like builds up a resistance or a tolerance in your body or something, and it helps make you clean or some bullshit. It literally means nothing, and whoever tries to sell you on that is selling you snake oil. And I remember one of my professors in university, he's like, yeah, he's like, this literally means nothing. He's like, and I'm going to show you how little it means. And so what he did is he took like some cyanide, and he's like, this is cyanide. He's like, I swiped it from one of the labs. And then he takes the cyanide and does like the homeopathic remedy with the cyanide, where he like dilutes it and puts it in a bunch of water. And he essentially just chugs the big thing of water. And he's like, by the way, I'm going to be fine because this doesn't matter because of how diluted this thing is.
The enchanted mosaic here leads.
And I was like,
past
damn,
the drawbridge
what
above.
a mad lad. He's just downed this thing of cyanide. It's crazy. But I feel like one rat would probably be the same thing. It's like, you don't want that to happen. You shouldn't put rats in the reservoir, but if you had one, it wouldn't be the end of the world, I feel like. I've decided that? I don't know. Okay. All right. I thought you would be able to give me like a more concise answer, but I accept your answer. I'm not mad, just disappointed. You messed up the dilution? No, there was no way to mess up the dilution.
The idol of Halach's legs are nearby.
Man, why are there always monsters that are immune to paralysis? Cody's lab? No, I'm not familiar with that one.
You have found the first piece of the idol of Halach.
From here, you want to go west. Yeah, you want to go west from this one. You're actually going to run into me shortly, because I'm about to jump down to where you are if you just follow the west path.
The enchanted mosaic here leads
Hold
to
on.
the end of the drawbridge, then over the edge to the room below.
Whee! Splat.
The idol of Halach's tail, the second piece.
They fixed the root bug one day. I'm healing 150 per spell to a boss, and that ain't fun. Until they remove resistances. They need to delete resistances. Sork resistance bug. The bypass mechanic. This is not just sorcerers. This is also alchemist. These abilities say that they bypass immunities and resistances. You cannot bypass resistances in DDO. It's not possible. So resistances reduce your damage. Also, yeah, Merry Christmas, young man. I hope you're doing well today. Cheers to you. Hydrate. Ah, this is good hydration. This is good water right here. You can only bypass resistances that are applied as buffs. So, for example, you can bypass a resistance of a champion because it's applied by a buff, but not a base inherent resistance of a monster. So, like a Slad that has resist 50, you just got to deal with the fact that it's resist 50. All right, so just hang out here. I'm gonna go run through the death trap and turn it off and come back. Unless you want to run through the death trap, but only one of us needs to go and come back. I have no idea how I get perceived in this online video game. Yeah, champion resistance is annoying, but as I said, if you're like a sorcerer and you say you encounter a flameborn, you can bypass that. Because it's applied as a post effect, but you can't change the inherent properties of a monster for some reason, and I don't know why. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. I wish there was a way around that though. Not like an expert. Oh well, yeah. Well, like you said, you did roads and stuff, right? Which is surprisingly not the same thing.
Idol of Halach's. The idol is nearly complete.
How's it looking underground? Oh yeah. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the weather. Hello everybody, my name is Strim Tom, the Elven Man, because you can tell by my hat, because that's what all elves do, is they wear hats. And today we're here to bring you the weather from the underground. Now I'm not that deep underground, but I don't care. That's not going to affect it too much, because Three Rail Cove is as underground as anywhere else. Now today you're going to notice it's a little bit humid in here because of all of the, or not humid, a little hot here, but it's actually, sorry, not humid, but very, very dry. The air is incredibly dry right now because of the lack of water and all of these large pieces of machinery that are just drying out all of the air around you. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you got a humidifier handy if you're going to sleep tonight, because not only is it going to be hot temperatures reaching upwards of 33 degrees Canadian, but there's no humidity, so it's got that very dry heat that will dry out your body right quick. So keep some ice cold water next to your bed just in case you get a little bit parched, and then also make sure that you are keeping yourself nice and humidified. Now, with that being said, it's also important to note that the temperature is not really going to change anytime here until this foundry ends up shutting down, which it might at some point, but we have no confirmation as to when that will be. So in the meantime, again, make sure you keep yourself well hydrated. As we look towards the rest of the week, while it is Christmas, unfortunately there's no snow or weather effects underground, and we don't have to worry about any of the effects of the weather on the surface. So the weather will be exactly the same until someone breaks his machinery, which apparently is so easy. You just turn some dials and hit some buttons and everything shuts down, as we learned in Sharn. Anyway, that's going to be it for the Underground Weather Service. Thank you for watching. My name is Strim Tom, and have a happy Underground Christmas.
The idol rests upon its again. Well done. The scoundrel's run is over.
Underground is highway design? Yeah.
This mine has not been worked since the
Let's
pirates first claimed the cove.
do
It now serves to separate
Ear of
pirate
the
from
can.
peasant.
Any advice against Doom Reapers? Yeah, kill them. Kill them. Yeah, I think it does. It strips away absorption, just not flat resistances. Oh, and also don't tank them. And also try to, if you get one on you, don't try to straight tank it. Every time it hits you, it causes you to get a stack of its impending doom. So you need to not straight tank it. You need to avoid it as much as possible. So Meld into Darkness is usually pretty good, as it was pointed out, because Meld into Darkness will prevent all of the damage 100%. So that's an important aspect of that. And it makes it so the monster can't stack up against you, giving you additional time. Another great idea to go along with this is instead you can do, as a just general kiting, jumping up and down, trying to get away, using dashes if possible, pawning off the aggro to somebody else using diplomacy. You don't want to be the one tanking the Doom Reaper. If you do get to 7 stacks of Doom, you're just dead, so hope somebody else has a cool raise for you. Or you can raise yourself. Oh, also, Doom Reapers get destroyed by magic, because you can just burst magic them down, because you don't have to deal with their stupid fortification, because Doom Reapers have extra fortification over a regular Reaper. So you might rip aggro, so keep that in mind. Kangaroo degrees? No. Degrees Kelvin is the same thing as Canadian, but it's just hard to read. And they don't use Kelvin in Australia anyway. They use Canadian. It's all Canadian degrees. It would be cool if we just used Kelvin, but people don't understand large numbers. So, like, the fact that, like, right now the temperature outside would be about 273 Kelvin, which is, like, 0 in degrees Canadian, but people, like, don't get it. Can't get 7 stacks that one-shot you? Yeah, exactly. Except your impending demise. Also a good one. No Doom Reaper deaths? Just straight tank them. Well, yeah, if you're a tank, you can straight tank them, but it's like, you can't go from, like, sorcerer and then also be the tank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you're like a wolf. Go zoom zoom. Just bork bork and run around. Yeah, 273.15. Yeah, but you just, like, stack it up, man. You just get all that extra health. That defense, just like, ugh, I'm so tough. Ugh, made of iron and metal and other types of products that defend you from monsters. How am I breaking this? I'm not going to break enough breakables to beat this with the breakable bonus. Oh, well, I guess I'm already here. You'll be fine. If once you finish these quests, you're going to get way more Reaper points. So just think about that. Acid resistance? Get out of here, stone guy. Stupid stone guard. Wait for it. Boom! What are you going to do, bad guys? Oh, is that die with honor? Yeah, sure. Die is the operative word there. That I die with honor. Dude, I don't care how you die. Just do it. Just get out. The old curveball going.
Just steps ahead of you, an open shaft descends into water. Paths continue further to the north and west.
Man, I wish that all these sentries would go for me, but they don't. They go for the other druid. Other druid, as if I'm a druid. They go for the druid. Plus 2 racial tome. I haven't realized taking an ascendant bond yet. Oh, nice.
A large room with a lone bridge.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about that. It's back in store. If you missed that out the first time, or you didn't buy it, I think it was from one of the expansions as a plus 2 racial tome, or is it just the first racial tome was from the expansion, and then they had the plus 2 in the store. It was like it was like a really cheap upgrade. It was like 500 points or something at the time, wasn't it? It was like hella cheap, I think. Remember it being hella cheap. Yeah, the upgrade. It's not too bad. Yeah, Christmas Surprise is also good too. Yeah, but it's a sweet deal. Yeah, it was on the subreddit. I was looking through it, and somebody was like, "Oh man, but that Rachel tome is like pay to win." And I'm like, it definitely does make you more powerful. You could make an argument that there is like a an increase of power gained from it because you can't gain it from any other way except for the store. But it's also straight up unnecessary power because this is not a competitive game, and you can it's not hard to make character builds that will work well in Reaper 10 without having the extra racial points. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have an argument against like racial points being in the store, not being pay to win. It kind of is, but it really depends on like what you consider winning in DDO. It's like, it only comes from the store. You can't get the +2 racial tome in game. It just, you can't. But also it's like not really that good. So, like, it is good. Like, it's undeniably good. But it's not like... Like, the advantage is so minuscule. Especially if you just, like, get racial points. Like, if you just grind out racial points in game, going from, like, 14 to 16 is, like, not... It literally doesn't matter. Like, it'll almost never affect your character build if you have 14 racial points. But yeah. I agree with, there was somebody else's take, which is basically like, they're like, yeah, they're like, I don't like the fact that you can buy it in the store, but also I do want it, and I am buying it, so therefore I'm the target demographic, and I'm playing into it, so I'm going to have my fun and not think about it. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, buddy. Oh, play to win. You know what? Because you can actually earn the DDO points, that does beg the question, is DDO pay to win if while things are bought in the store, you can earn the currency by playing the game? Like, I never buy DDO points. And I have, like, thousands, because I just play this game so much, it just doesn't matter. I just have more than enough. I have more than I need to do all of the content that I want to do, and to do all the weird shit that I want to do out of the store. So... To be fair, that is actually a great counter argument to like the pay to win analogy. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Once you get like a couple pass lives under your belt, and if you own the quest packs, DDO is like surprisingly self-sustaining. Lotro is like really good at first, and then slows down a lot in terms of your point gain, and DDO is like not. Like the better you get at it, the more points you get, while you're also just doing the things that are fun in the video game. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to get DDO points while playing DDO. You literally just, by doing quests and having fun and engaging with the video game, you're earning the points. Yeah, exactly. It's 100%. It's pay to convenience. That's the DDO model. Which I have zero problems with. I don't like the fact that I couldn't hit both of those guys. That's annoying. This year's cookies? Oh, I haven't turned in any of my coins. I usually wait until the last day and then burn through like 1,000,000 coins. So I don't know. Unless you mean the cookies that I made. The cookies that I made are hella rad. I made chocolate chip and sugar cookies, and they were both delicious. I ate all of them in 2 days, and then I felt disappointed that I didn't have more self-control, and also that I'm sad that I need to make more cookies. No, I have cinnamon rolls that I left out. They're like way better than cookies. Can't reach 7 stacks. See, that's the 5-head play. Like, everyone's like, oh, you can't, don't let the Doom Reaper get you to 7 stacks and you die. 5-head play, die at 2 stacks.
Presumably descending further into the
There you go. Literally
First,
genius
in
right
the
over here.
you find
Friggin' the
yourself in a cavern
new
instead
Elon
of
Musk.
familiar sewers. You must be getting close to the village of Arzak Core.
Like, Einstein? Get out of here, Einstein. We don't need this guy. We got Gragas God coming up with the genius plays. I mean, to be fair, you know, you're always going to run into situations like that, where it's like, oh man, I have to be careful about the situation, but if I'm dead, I don't have to be careful at all.
Goblin village is nearby.
It sounds like a funny joke, but it's also kind of very true. Bristol Glacial Wrath looks super dumb when the guy's throwing fireballs all day. Yes. But Bristol Glacial Wrath is also hella good, so you kind of just end up using it anyway. There's like no way around Bristol Glacial Wrath. It's so fucking good. Hey, Mary Strimtus. Shut up, it's just mainly delicious treats. Just gotta fix your computer and printer. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Can you fix my printer too? JK, I don't have a printer, but if I did, it would need to be fixed. I hate printers. They like break so easily. It's probably my least favorite technological object is a printer. I don't know why printers are so fragile and they just don't work so often. It's very stupid. Ooh. Hey, it's a bunch of monsters. Hey, they're all dead, except for this guy. Now he's dead.
A single lever is mounted on the southern wall.
Alchemist is like kind of good. I don't know.
Control the door
I don't know,
in the
guys.
previous passage.
Works 40% of the time. In Reaper 7, the monsters get a lot of saves. Just pretend that the monsters have like plus like 10 to all their saves. So it's not going to land too often, yeah. Hey, Patches, what's up? Tomorrow and say hi again if I'm still streaming. Well, I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. I'm not planning on streaming like all night. I'm going to sleep at some point, but I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. When and what? I don't know. I haven't made that decision yet. I'm indecisive. High quality laser instead of the inkjet. Oh yeah, laser printers are the best. I've never had an issue with the laser printer. Laser printer has been great. It's only the ink printers that I find annoying.
The Arzak Core
Yeah, give me that laser.
looms
Oh yeah,
It is dangerous to remain here.
the laser printer that got me through university. Laser printer. Die. Die. How am I not able to pick up this last soul? And why isn't this thing dying? Fuck, man. No. What a bunch of shit. That's bullshit. That guy made 4 saves in a row. Reflex save 38. What a bunch of bullshit. Okay, I can fix this, but I'm all upsetty that we died. What a bunch of shit. Now I know what it feels like to be like a player in my D&D game. Because my players get completely screwed by RNG repeatedly, where I don't know why it's so bad. But I've literally had situations where the monsters they play against, they'll roll like 3, 1, 5, 6 to attack, and then my monster will turn around and get like 2 crits in a row, and they're like, what the hell? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't make the rules. Actually have to make it to the next shrine area. Fuck, man. What was that? Wait, I got frost lanced? By what? What frost lanced me? There was a famine reaper up here. Shit. Okay, well, we gotta restart. I don't have anything left. No, I couldn't make it to the shrine. There's too many reapers. We gotta restart. Just recall out. We'll restart the quest and try again. God damn it. That's fucking bullshit. Anyway, I'm back. Fine. 15 minutes in the quest. Demon Assault? Well, it's because Demon Assault has so many monsters in it. Anyway, now I gotta wait. I gotta literally, like, wait in the tavern for this to come back. Yeah, exactly. Gotta chill and wait in the tavern, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna hang out. And have a good time. But yeah, Alchemist. It was just an unfortunate set of circumstances. How could I have avoided this? I wouldn't have died if I had cold resistance on while I was in my element, or while I was in Wraith form. So if I had, after Jibber's blading, used my potion of cold resist, I wouldn't have died to that Frost Lance, and I would have made it around the corner. If I had spotted that other Reaper that was up top, I would have made it through. Maybe if I had actually spent some mana on Greater Liquid Courage, actually that was 79 damage with the save, so that probably wouldn't have had an impact, so I don't know about that point. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I could have done there to prevent myself from dying. Like, I needed to not die in the first place. So I needed to land some type of crowd control on that initial monster that ended up causing us to slow down. Because I got distracted by the evasion-based monster that made a DC 38 save in a row, 4 times in a row in a level 7 quest. I didn't notice that there was a super champ cleric behind me that flame striked and killed both me and my ally in one hit. And then I had to get through, and so it was basically a comedy, well, not a comedy of errors, but it was a string of errors. The correct action would have been to take stock of what was around me when that monster was attacking me, that original guy, and be more mindful of what other champions might be lurking around the corner, and then from there, make better decisions as to how I should have proceeded forward, and then I wouldn't have died, and that would have remedied that whole situation. So that would have fixed it. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally, that's the whole explanation, is I just need to practice more. I need to get better at the video game. We'll get there someday.
Dank water drips on you from the moss hanging above.
No, I don't think it was that RNG. I don't believe that there's situations where you can't improve, or like, you know, it's like, oh, it's like no fair, there's nothing I could do. No, there's always something I could do, and finding out the answer to that, you know, solving that problem is one of the fun parts of the video game. So I need to try to make sure I'm always working at that. So what could I have done? So to improve my odds in that situation, there was a bunch of things I could have done ahead of time that I wasn't doing.
Just steps ahead of you, an open shaft descends into water.
So yeah, that's the answer.
Paths continue
See,
further
positivity
to the
abounds.
northwest.
Because it's Christmas, and I'm filled with the Christmas spirit. Did I curse initially? Yeah, because you curse when you stub your toe on a piece of furniture, and then you realize you never really liked that end table anyway, and you decide to throw it in the fucking dumpster where it belongs, because it sucks and it hurts your foot too many times. Get out of here, end table. I never liked that coffee table anyway. It's garbage. See, that's the real solution to these problems. That's what a thinking man does. Bang your foot on the coffee table, throw the coffee table in the garbage. Goodbye, coffee table. Hit the curb. What I call positivity. Exactly. 100%. It's just a way to express emotions. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just throw it on the street. Hey, that's what you get for stubbing my friggin' toe. I don't want to have that happen. Oh, is it a rem chest? Yeah, nice. But yeah. What were we talking about? But yeah, Ravenloft is great. It's got one of the best atmospheres of any area in Dungeons and Dragons Online. It's actually an area that I deeply love. I remember my first time going through Ravenloft. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I had so much fun with the first time through, especially, like I said, Death House is one of my favorite quests. Doing picking up all the lore notes and the story bits and everything else, that was great. So good. Yeah, an object at rest prefers to stay at rest, and an object that hits my foot, or that my foot bumps into, is going on the curb for a collection from the garbage people. That's physics. You might not like it, but that's actually peak physics performance right there.
round the corner to find another large room. This one
Better at is taking a picture of where I put all your short spells and keep items for UTR. Yeah, just take a screenshot. Yeah, 100%. I take screenshots before I do anything. Sometimes, especially when it comes to action bars and things, I like to take screenshots for like to observe. Prismatic doesn't work at all. Prismatic spray is awesome, dude. Let's talk about prismatic ray or prismatic strike. Prismatic strike doesn't do what you think it does. It works in a completely different manner. It's like I saw this Reaper coming somewhere. But the War of Three Peaks a bit. Oh, this gear less. Yeah. Vent. Please feel free to vent. Wait, what's all the gear with less vitality? What gear with less vitality? Wait, there's gear that has less vitality? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? Which specific gear? I didn't, for the record, I haven't used any of the quest gear, and I've only used the threshold gear and the Windgate gear. The Windgate gear from the dungeon, Shakalush, and I still need to get some of the tier 5, I need to get a tier 5 chest piece from Shakalush. And the threshold gear is sick! You might be unlucky. Remember, spray has a 1 in 7 chance to do what you want it to do.
waits at the end of this hall.
So it's not always going to work. So it might just be, yeah, it might just be luck at that point.
As you emerge
All right, let's make this work.
you find yourself in a cabin.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the gearing.
You must be
Well, yeah, because you got the petrification, and then you also have like the instant kills, which is sick. Anna. Boy, do I need spell points. Need my spell points. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run through War of Three Peaks on my Burglair. That should be a fun experience.
Caves continue to
Yeah, that
twist
goes.
and turn. Many intertwining footprints suggest that a Goblin village is nearby.
Oh, then the stuff from Limlock? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just, for straight up the record, I deconned everything I got from quests. So I have no point of reference for any of the quest stuff. Or I didn't decon it because you couldn't. I just trashed it all. So I don't know. So I feel your pain, though. Especially if you're using, like, largely quest gear, and then the quest gear has, like, a different quality to it, which is less vitality. Because you need vitality to stop you from dying. It's a good habit to not die. Gotcha. Oh, I hear those weird things. Is this guy a rogue? I think that guy's a rogue. Yeah, he is. Hell yeah, I didn't notice that. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I feel like that's like, would have been part of the, an important thing to look at on the resume. Fuck. Ow, that Cyclonic Blast really hurt. What a meanie bobini. Also, it just occurred to me I really need to use fire resistance potions to prevent myself from dying. You're welcome. And I'm gonna use cold resistance too. I'm gonna hit 110. Yeah, well, you can always probably get better gear somewhere. There's probably somewhere you can get better gear. Get some more stats. I don't know exactly how, but there's probably something you can do.
Core city looms before you. It is dangerous to remain here.
Fuck. I was so close. I was so close to getting that door open. Do you have to get out of this room, or are we gonna get completely bodied by all the stuff that's coming down here? I don't trust it. We gotta get this door open. Okay, we're not getting the door open, so I'm just gonna kill everything. Yeah. Still the respawns up here. Get off the soul. I need it. Ugh. Door is open. Alright. Die, everybody. Die! Alchemy. Okay. Now I can raise this guy. I got more UMD than before. Perfect. Maybe Shroud. Yeah, I don't know what the best way to get some of your DCs up or might be, but a Shroud doesn't really give any DCs. I don't think it would be Shroud would be the way to go. Welcome. Oh man, we're like almost got a full party. That's cool. Look at that. Look at us. Having a full party of adventurers going on an adventure in the Azarag core sewer. Want to become famous? How about go to band? Yeah, but if you were gonna do that, I would just do an alchemical weapon, which gets you more stats, and is also easier to come by than Shroud because it's less crafting materials. Because you could just buy a weapon off the auction house and then use your existing Sharn materials to craft an alchemical weapon. Like, if I was gonna do that, that's how I would do it. Because you can get exceptional charisma on an alchemical weapon that gives you better stats. So that's another way to do it. Also, having more Reaper points. Can make you famous and you just straight ban. I know. That's the problem. Me. I'm just like, I don't even take a chance, you know? I don't give somebody the opportunity. Straight ban. Oh, fuck. Am I dead? Maybe. Hold on. I'm not dead yet. I have 3 health left. There's a Fear Reaper, and it hasn't targeted me yet? There. Yeah, I'm using the shrine. Fuck this noise. Oh, the sorcerer just literally ran into monsters with no HP and died. That's so funny. Nice. There you go. Oh, good. Somebody healed me. That's awesome. Saves me so much time. That's what I should do. I should be like, excuse me, please explain your strategy. Oh, so I apologize if we don't like have any Christmas music or anything played. I'm really nervous about like getting permabanned for using copyrighted material. And I absolutely don't know the rules. I'm also absolutely not going to learn the rules. That's an important note.
Down into yet another cabin.
Why am I breaking stuff? Let's go. Oh, we got dungeon alert. That's like, oh, hello. I'm like, oh, we have dungeon alert, and then I open this door, which was an idea. Like, whoops. Yeah, I don't know how people get such high numbers. Like, somebody was saying that they had, like, 130 charisma on their, like, warlock. And I was like, 130 charisma? I'm like, that seems like too much. What are you gonna do with all that charisma? What do you even do with that? I don't know. Oh, it's a nice tavern music to drink. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely turn off the regular in-game music and then just turn on some tavern music. That probably would work. Yeah, why don't we do that? $140 DC on evocation? No. 110 is usually good enough. Like for most content, 110 is gonna be fine. You want to have close to 120 if you want to try doing our 10s. But, like, you can get by without it, assuming it's not a big deal. Gwilyn Stand is going to be next. Gwilyn Stand. In more lives than I lived months. Yeah, some people be like that. Sometimes it do be like that.
Several broken barrels lay scattered.
Maybe for the energy burst. Yeah, and also energy burst DC is like going to be 30 points higher than whatever regular DCs are because it scales off of character level instead of spell level. So instead of like +9, it's plus like 100 bazillion. The old bazillion. 1,000 Brazilian damage. I mean, possibly. I don't know. Some people do, like, a lot of lives in this game. Like, some people grind it out like crazy. You know, I like playing me some video games, but I also like taking intermittent breaks and stuff. But some people, straight up, like, they just do it at past life every 3 days, and then when their character's done, they just, like, make a new character and then do past lives every 3 days. And it blows my mind. It's definitely respectable and admirable that somebody can have that level of, like, patience and dedication to a craft. But, like, I love playing this game, but I don't need to have, like, I don't know, that's not... The getting extra past lives and burning through the game as fast as possible is not usually what I enjoy about it. I enjoy playing different characters with different abilities. I'm enjoying challenging myself. That's why, while initially upset with my death inside Tear of Deccan, I like rationalize it because I just analyzed what happened, what I did, what I could have done better, and I learned something and I gained a better experience. So I'm like happy about that experience overall. You know, I think of a lot when Homer gets a swear jar in The Simpsons, and you know, he swears all the time. He's trying to build a doghouse for the dog, and as he's doing it, he's just constantly cursing. And then he's doing all sorts of other stuff, and he's cursing. And then eventually, he like overcomes the cursing, where he like steps on a nail, and or you know, he like slams his hammer on his thumb, and he's like, oh, or what does he say? He's like, oh, that's broken. And he doesn't curse, and he steps on a nail, and he's like, fiddle-dee-dee, that will require a tetanus shot. I'm not going to swear. I will kick this doghouse down, and he kicks the doghouse. I'm like, that's exactly how I feel, you know? You learn from your mistakes. You improve, and you still break the freaking piece of furniture that stubbed your foot. That you hate. The main issue with evocation is that monsters on average will have higher reflex saves than will saves. There's a lot of high reflex save monsters versus high will save monsters. 172 constitution, while DD Wiki states 170 is a theoretical sustainable max without filigrees. Yeah. But then what do you even do with that number? And it's like, oh. Something. You do something with those numbers. Hey, stop that. Stop this. Stop. Class always think you want to heal if you play a will class. If you play a will class. Oh, why does the game think you want to heal? Oh, when you get all the healer gear. All will classes have healing spells, even like single target self only will like healing spells. But usually they give you the like they give you a mixed option. Like if they only offer one will based item, they give you one item that's like a healing spell and or like a healing one, and then the next quest will have one that's like tactical mastery and finesse or something. Or the dreaded tactical mastery and tactical mitigation. God, I hate those items. All the items that have tactical mastery and tactical mitigation can suck a lemon. I hate those. So it's just so boring. Hey, guess what, buddy? You're getting hit by nuclear missiles. And he died. I don't have to deal with those traps. For you. Gotcha. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I need fire resist. I need all the resists. I need to resist the energies.
You hear the sound of wood being dragged across
okay, fire resist.
a few muttered curses. It sounds like
Why does the game think you want to heal undead monsters? You have healing spells? Dude, the number of times I've used lay on hands and healed the friggin' undead I'm targeting and then died is too many to count. It's one of those things where I'm like, why is this still a feature in the game? If there should be a way to turn it off. But the developers have stated that they're like, if you don't want to heal the undead, don't click on them when you use your healing spell. And I'm like, I understand what you're saying, but also, no, the lemon sucking, it must continue. I'm telling you, dude, we're gonna get a brawler healer. Agility, outgoing healing stats, brawler healer. My headcanon, brawler is going to have some outgoing healing gear, and it's going to be an agility class, because it's going to be agility healer in Lord of the Rings. And then, hold on, we're not done yet, okay? Calm down, the game is not over. We're just in this is the intro stage. And then, all of a sudden, boom, bingo, bango, out of nowhere. Also, a bunch of the tank gear is going to include outgoing healing, and outgoing healing is going to become a warden stat, so they can actually self-heal again. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about. Also, hey Wolfen, what to do? Merry Christmas! Hope you're doing well. Yeah. There are zero. I think that I don't know if this is true, but I'd be willing to believe it that there are 0 players who heal undead as their primary form of damage. But that being said, yeah, but then they can feel the pain of the might classes, where you get to play a might healer, and it's like, oh, what did I get? Tank gear. Oh, what did I get? DPS gear. Oh, tank gear. Oh, DPS gear, tank gear, DPS gear, tank gear. Oh, I got the 1 healing item out of like the 7. Like, you can technically do some stuff because you can, like, positive energy burst, but it just doesn't do enough damage to, like, actually impact monsters. Although I will say, alchemists can do some actual undead damage with their healing spells, which is really funny. They can, like, hella DPS on some undead.
Outcropping down the stairs ahead. Still more are visible straight ahead on this landing.
Can I reach? Hell yeah, again. God damn, I love this class.
Surapox puts a slimy claw in your direction.
No, you can't. In Lord of the Rings Online, they don't have healing. The way the game is designed is that it's a morale system. So when you're fighting monsters, you're not actually killing them. Well, you kill monsters, they have health. But players, they don't have health, they have morale. And the idea is that because you don't really die in the Lord of the Rings, because there's no resurrection magic. So when you're defeated, you just run out of morale and you must retreat. You cannot fight any longer. Which is why you can, like, die. And then get resurrected. So there's no actual healing in Lord of the Rings. It's all just morale-based. So all the healers are like minstrels who sing songs and tell you stories. And lore masters who you know, tell you ancient secrets and stuff and give you hope for the future, or runekeepers who give you prophetic visions of the future and read you verses of prophecies yet to pass that inspire you to, like, be positive and get your morale back. And captains who, like, shore up the front line and are like, whoa! And then Bjornings who have healing magic. Because they couldn't, Bjornings are straight up not morale based. It's straight up just magic. I don't know what they did with that one. Yeah, the morale system in Lord of the Rings Online, it's literally just health. It's just straight up health, but instead of calling it health, they call it morale, and then they make all the classes kind of fit in with the idea of morale. So it's just like any other MMO, where you heal based on whatever, but then all the skills are very, like, they're, like, linked to it. So, for example, you might have, like the Runekeeper. You've got, like, the Mending Verse, and the Prelude to Hope, which is, like, you're like, singing them a song about, like, what happens before, you know, the recovery of, like, you know, their life or whatever. It's really cool. Or the Essay of Exaltation, where you exalt somebody, or you read an essay that exalts somebody, and it increases their power because it gives them a high amount of morale. What's the Raised Dead called for Runekeepers? It's got a sick name. It's like All Things Must End or something like that. Or the opposite of that. I don't remember. I'm not a doctor. I'm also, like, paying less and less attention because I've been drinking. Kick this guy's ass. Do it. Yeah, exactly. 100%. You gotta have positivity, man. Oh. Oh, yeah. Should probably, like, heal. Do I need to heal?
Your eyes
I'll have to look it up.
The gray powder into the
yeah, nothing truly ends. Yeah, exactly. Nothing truly ends. And you, like, inspire somebody to, and you resurrect somebody with this spell, Nothing Truly Ends, where you, like, talk people up about how, you know, it's just one defeat. Such a good idea. Or, like, their in-combat res is called Do Not Fall this day, and, you cast it on them before they die, and then if someone dies, they get automatically resurrected. So you can't raise somebody when they're already dead, but you can pre-raise people, and it's, again, it's thematic, because you, like, you have been told by the Runekeeper, like, do not fall, and you must persevere. Oh yeah, my character is straight up a Major League Baseball pitcher. I can just pitch things through the air. I can just be like, whew. I'm going for the big leagues. Oh man, look at these nukes these guys are launching off. All these fireballs and sorcerers and other things. Oh, so that guy has 0 healing amp. He has 0 healing amp? Does this guy have ship buffs? Oh, jeez. No, he doesn't. Wow. How does that happen? That's crazy. You gotta move your action scene. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, my cup is empty. I have to go fill it up. Something else. I bought some soda pop so I can have some mixed drinks. And my roommate drank all of it. So I'm going to probably drink some of her wine in retaliation. Hey, Nighthair, Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you have a wonderful time with you and your family, or if you can't reach your family, a wonderful time with you and yourself. Edward, it's got Souls-like combat, but it's a survival RPG. Man, survival games are the worst types of video games. I hate those. Anything that doesn't have a consistent thing that you're supposed to actually do is like the worst type of video game for me. I need an end to my video game.
A ramp continues
The
down
group stuff,
into the
2.5
room.
days. A bit short one stuff. Yeah, but it was also half price. Like a regular expansion's like 40 bucks, and this was like 20 bucks. Can you go away? I didn't hate it. The only thing I didn't like about War of Three Peaks is I still don't know how to get the quests. I don't know what I need to do, but I've talked to every single person, and I can't seem to figure out how to get the quest to get the end, like the end bit. Not the end bit, but to get the roving threats. I don't know how to do it. I can't figure it out. What did I get? Oh, a potion of melee power. Ooh, I'm gonna melee these guys so hard. I'm not gonna do that. I just played real life. Yeah, exactly. Like before the pandemic started, I had this awesome video game, or not video game, this board game that me and my friends would play called Pandemic, and it's a really fun board game. We lost the interest. Well, one, we don't see each other in real life, but even when that's over, I don't know how keen I'm going to be to play the game Pandemic.
Your eyes sting.
I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be less magical.
Your eyes sting.
No, I don't know. I went to them and I didn't get anything. There's something I didn't do and I don't know what it is. Nice work. Now we're going to do Delirious 2 and 3. I just need to get a wine cup. So I'll open, then get wine. After you finish the line to get the dailies unlocked? I don't have the dailies. Yeah, exactly. Pandemic is kind of cool. It's a neat concept for a for a board game. If you haven't played it before, it's basically the closest thing you can get that I've ever seen to a video game where it's a board game. It's literally a board game, but the way that the game is set up, it has specific sets of cards that you draw where you like cause diseases to spawn in different areas in the world, and then you have to fight against it. And you can also adjust the difficulty by adding different cards to the deck, and then it automates itself, so you don't really know exactly what's going to happen, and there's a lot of RNG involved, and it's a bunch of players versus the game. But yeah, I don't know how to unlock the dailies. I don't know what to do. I did every single quest. There isn't a single character that can talk to me to give me a quest, and I did all of them. I did the group quests. I did all the group quests in War of Three Peaks. I did every single quest, and I can't do it. Yeah, you can go take level 9. It's all good. Go take level 9. And then you'll be a higher level, and you'll feel good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to open up the quest for the missing party. Okay. Alright, good. Find time. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some wine. I'm gonna have a glass of wine. While I'm gone... Oh, I don't have my window open, so I can't even play an ad. You guys live this round. Right, so I ended up giving myself a classic Christmas pour. This is one hell of a glass of wine, so. So we should be good. Tinfoil hatters. Oh man, it's really interesting. There's
You hear the now familiar sound of bone.
there was like a documentary or whatever that came out about the plague, or like the Spanish flu. And it was really neat because in it, they talk about like, what happened and what were the circumstances around it in 1918 and the stuff that happened where it was basically like the war, and that there were like government agencies that basically knew that it was a problem, but they also couldn't like stop the war effort because that was literally impossible at the time, and all this other stuff. And then another thing that was really neat is they talked about how the concept of like people not wanting to wear masks during a pandemic is not a new idea. In fact, there was several different anti-masking protesters and groups during that time as well, where there were people who were like, no, it's infringing on my rights and you can't make me wear a mask and blah, blah, blah. Which was literally 100 years ago. And I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. And there's all these like, not so much videos because it was 1918, but there's like photos and stuff of people doing like in the protests and news articles written about it. The scholar about Scatha. Oh, I just realized, no, I didn't do the stuff with the Rohirric scholar. What's his name? Theodred or whatever? Because I hate that guy. And the quest chain was like, oh, go meet Theodred in the last zone. 160p? Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's just high quality. That's just high quality audio. Welcome to the Stream, where today we're bringing you the highest quality ASMR Christmas Dungeons and Dragons Online you can get your hands on in your big brain. Oh yeah, welcome, and thank you for the style points in the shirt. I appreciate that. I was trying to get like a Christmas outfit, and I realized I don't have any Christmas clothing because I'm a bad person, and so since I don't have any of that, I was like, well, I might as well wear a red shirt. Good enough for me. Yeah, I found it like so interesting. I was like, oh shit, that already happened. That literally already happened. Like this is a thing that happened. No Christmas socks? I don't have any on right now. I have my Crocs on. I don't need them. Man, I don't want to go do that quest. That guy sucks. Every time it's like, okay, go do a quest zone you don't want to do, and then also stand here and wait like 3 hours. Or are you level 130? Go kill level 120 monsters, please. That was so dumb. His quest that you get, his level 130 quest that they give you in the Bjorning lands, where it's like, oh yeah, he's the Rohirric Scholar. Go kill level 120 monsters, LOL. You're like, thanks, buddy. Crocs? You'll unsub because of Crocs? Nah, dude. No, that's wrong. You gotta get some Crocs. No, it's just straight up stupidity. That's literally all it is. It's just stupidity. Wasn't any killing needed? Okay. I haven't done it, so that is literally probably my issue. Bro, Crocs are good. You're just hating. You're just hating on the Crocs. And now you're gonna tell me that you're like that you're probably gonna tell me that like, oh, if I start talking about like how much I like my Snuggie, that you're gonna be like, oh wait, this guy has a Snuggie? Wow, what an idiot. And you'd be right. Oh, this guy's getting moided. Yeah, I got you. Saved. No moida. I need that shrine. I'm gonna go hit it because I need it. Scatha? Oh, I don't know who Scatha is. But I don't think I'll have a problem. Comfy, but no problem. But Crocs? Yeah, dude, I don't wear them outside of the house. I don't put them in frame. I'm aware that it's the ugliest piece of shoe that's ever existed in three-dimensional space. I'm with you. Oh, this is the Reaper 4 life. I'm only doing this character on Reaper 4 or higher through every quest. Because Alchemist, everyone tells me that, oh, Alchemist is like slow in the early game and it's slow for leveling. But then also simultaneously, Alchemist is the best class in the game for leveling. So I'm like, let's just find out conclusively. So screw that noise. I'm just gonna friggin' do all the quests on Reaper 4 or higher. So every quest since we got off Korthos Island has been on Reaper 4 or higher. It's actually just been Reaper 4. Just mad they don't have a Snuggie. Yeah, Snuggies are great. I have mine. You can see it. It's in frame. I found it. It's right there. It's like that blue thing that's on top of my dresser. Awesome. It's a great product. Highly recommend. If you're like sitting on the couch, I too was one of those people where I was like, heh, Snuggie, what a stupid product. And it is. It's a very stupid product, but it's like comfy. Highly recommend. Would wear again. A Snuggie is a blanket that has sleeves in the front, so you can stick your arms through it. So it's a blanket, but it has holes where you put your arms through. It's basically like a reverse robe, but it's a blanket. Yeah, because like when I was just grouping with other people, I was just like straight up healing everybody. Like I would just run behind people and heal them. Yeah, just buy it. It's like it's not the best product ever. It was like one of those as seen on TV products. They got the infomercial where they got like I don't think it was Vince who was like that crackhead who like advertised the no, he wasn't a crackhead. He did a bunch of coke. Who advertised the ShamWow and the Slap Chop. Hey, Vince here with the Slap Chop. You put some almonds, you gotta put some walnuts on there, boom, slap your problems away with the Slap Chop. Just slap, and slap and chop and stuff. I don't remember much about that commercial. Fuck! There's the one from the Frostlance. That makes me sad. I rolled a 20 and I saved, and then I rolled a 1 and I failed. Ah, the duality of life. A cheers to that. No, the Vince, he went to jail because apparently he like assaulted a prostitute. Oh, yeah, look at all that healing. Thanks, my friends. Oh, yeah, it was like big news. Because you're like making fun of Vince with the slap chop, and you're like, look, it's a ShamWow guy. Look at this. It picks up everything. No fuss, no muss. You know, no better than an ordinary towel. Regular chamois not going to do that, even though regular chamois is literally designed to do that. But anyway, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm Vince. Buy the ShamWow. It's the best product. And I was like, oh, yeah, also, he went to prison for battery. Is it the left two or the right two? Yeah, that's right. It's not enough to appease the potato god. CDO fell down to single digits. No! Punching Pale Master. Can I take 2 levels of Monk and treat it like a melee wizard? Yeah, you can literally just do that. Like, it's not going to be as good as, like, using a weapon, but it'll be pretty fun. It'll do exactly what you want it. Yeah, somebody did make a parody of him selling something in prison, yeah. People have made a million parodies of the ShamWow in the slap shop. It's a very highly parodied thing. Yeah, so he's not like a good guy or a hero. He just, you know, he had his moment in the spotlight, which he was like on an infomercial, selling a product that most people don't own. Yeah, you get a towel. It's not a big deal. He's like, oh, buy the ShamWow. It's like, yeah, it's a towel. People got towels. It's not a big deal. Didn't Billy Mays go to jail? I don't think Billy Mays went to jail. And also Billy Mays was like the infomercial king. I'm pretty confident he did not go to jail. Yeah, right now you can do 18-2 if you want. No, Billy Mays didn't go to jail. But he did pass away. Rest in peace, Billy Mays. I did read it wrong. It depends on what you want to do. But the more wizard you have, the easier it is to self-heal. So, yeah. Plus, you also get, like, the cool buffs and stuff. I would say you don't really need more than 12 wizard. You could probably do, like, 12 wizard, 6 monk, and, like, 2 rogue or something if you wanted, or 2 artificer if you want to get, like, more mana and cast more shit. Because all of your healing spells are 4th level. You need the aura, which is 4th level, and you need the, so you need, like, the death aura, and then you also get, negative energy burst, which is also a 4th level spell. Underground comedy movie? Yeah, no problem. I don't need to watch that movie. Yeah. I have no interest in engaging in any of the content that Vince was a part of. Man, but he was so cool. He committed a felony. Hell yeah, dude. That's what it's all about.
You have recovered Jail's journal, which describes the...
I like my infomercial artist like I like my chocolate. In bars. Yeah, it should have been behind bars, but I couldn't think that good. Should have been behind bars. I'm upset that I didn't say behind bars. Okay, part 3. 3. Let's go. What's this one called? Delira? Free Delira? Yeah, Free Delira. I don't know how many level 7s I'm gonna do. Translates well in multiple languages? Yeah, it probably does. I mean, I only speak English, so I just assume it's someone else's problem if they don't understand the language. Because, you know, that's how most English-speaking people think. This is like a stupid, ignorant question. I understand that like everywhere around the world has like film, but like I'm assuming that only the largest movies in North America end up getting like international releases, right? Like only like huge blockbuster movies from like large studios will get international releases versus, you know, seemingly every movie. I'm curious what the criteria is, whether it's something gets an international release or not. Because, like, you know, all them Avengers movies are getting translated into every language, and everyone's watching that shit. Because Disney's gonna pay for that. But, like, I don't know, does, like, some janky rom-com that comes out, is that gonna show up everywhere? Did friggin' Solo show up in all the different languages all over the world? Did they localize that shit? Oh, you got sniped. Straight sniped. Man, you got sniped. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what the criteria is for whether something gets an international release or not. And there's also, like, music, too. One of those things where, like, there's always songs that translate across, like, barriers. So you, like, easy examples that come to mind is stuff like, you know, Gangnam Style was obviously, like, Korean music. Or, like, Despacito. And then you also had, you know, the rise of popularity of, like, K-pop in the West. Where all these people are, like, you know, they're like, oh my god, I love BTS and other bands that I couldn't potentially name because I don't know anything about K-pop. And yes, thank you, How We Doing, for taking care of that task for me. Of having to type an exclamation point UI or having to say exclamation point UI. Yeah, somebody asked in one of my YouTube videos, like, that UI skin is so cool, how do I get it? I'm like, this is how you get it. Kalink. I'm just trying because I can. Yeah, so you can definitely do that if you want to get some good UI skins there. The Del Toro movies do? That makes sense, yeah. You get Guillermo to, like, make some movies and they just do an international release. I love drinking potions while walking as an alchemist. This is such a good quality of life feature, and I don't know why we get slowed down while drinking potions at all. It makes me so happy that this feature exists. Alchemy on the run is, like, one of the best feats ever. Because I can just drink potions to buff while I'm running around. This is maybe why they don't want that to be a thing, because then it would be too good, but, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, and then you got international music, and then what do people listen to, and then you have all sorts of people that just listen to different local artists. Like, I'm very fully aware that I listen to more Canadian artists than probably the average person does, or, like, you know, than a lot of or the average American does, because I'm Canadian. I just happen to know about more Canadian artists. UI skins possible on Mac? I don't see why not. Although the DDO client, as far as I know, is not currently being supported on Mac. Or, like, there was some issue where there was, like, a change to, like, one of the versions of, like, the new Mac operating system where the game wasn't being supported. Yeah, but have you also ever tried casting magical spells? Or fighting a dragon? Dude, my character can fight a dragon. I can drink a potion while walking down the street. Like, I can't do it because I'm a regular person. But can my robot should my robot be able to do that? Yeah, my robot should be able to do that. I'm sure you can build a robot that can drink a potion. Oh yeah, it's called a car and it drinks gasoline. And it hella is able to drink while running. So also, why can't I get one of those magical beer hats where I just put the potions up here and then my guy just, like, slurps potions, you know? That's what I want. Hooah! Oh, curveball. Damn. Yeah, I can't get the heal. It's too far away. Doesn't work. Distance drops enough for other classes. Okay, then let me take the feat alchemy on the run. That should be like then maybe a feat that can be taken, where it's like you need to have like a certain amount of UMD or something. Oh man, I would love a beer hat cosmetic. They should make like an event that's like a monster truck rally, but it's like a monster Warforged, like a Warforged Titan race or something, and you get a bunch of guys in the stands with like Caneth licensed beer hats. This is a great idea. Quick, someone write that down. Write that down. It just sounds like a good tool that we should have in this video game. Oh man, I have no idea what that guy died to. Or where he died. Hello. Probably he's gonna die to whatever I die to. Silicone Laxon fits in a backpack? Yeah. But like, do they have silicone in the DDO universe? I'm not certain. But do they probably have the ability to construct a device where you can siphon potions into your face? Yeah, probably. Makes sense to me. Keep dodging. Keep dodging. Dodge, buddy. Dodge. Armor class. High armor class. Dodge. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Go, go. No, fuck. I was really hoping I was going to make it out of that one. Is the shrine door open? Alright, someone get the shrine door open before we wipe. Get the shrine door open or else we wipe. Open the door to the shrine. Like, go open the door to the shrine. It's up the staircase. It's the door at the top of the stairs. It's like you go up the stairs and there's like a door, and you just open it. Oh yeah, get him. Now we got the door open, and then we all go shrine, and everything's cool. Here we go. You can open doors? Well, I can't. Because I didn't, obviously. I, like, straight up did not open that door. I should've just ran away. Bag of holding with a bamboo straw? Yeah, exactly. Like, they can make it work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could figure it out, you know? Like, I think the issue with Ebron is that somebody just hasn't thought of the idea of making the beer hat. It's actually one of those things that I've personally never seen in real life. I've only seen in TV, movie shows, and cartoons. But I feel like this is it's not like a genius invention, but it's a good enough invention. I don't question why I don't have one, because I don't go to events, so obviously I don't need one. But, like, it seems like it could be helpful. Just for, like, the general hydration process during the day, even for me. Drink water from it? Yeah, there's an idea. That's just like a survival tool. That's just a good idea. Hey, man, how do we forage for water while we're walking around? Oh, you don't forage for water because you just have a water funnel on your head that gives you water. Drunken wizard that has a chance to fireball the party. No, drunken wizard who has been thinking about fireballing the party for a long time, and then when they're drunk, suddenly decides to enact their plan. He's like, man, I hate these people so much. They're always interrupting my studies. Maybe I'll just fireball them and get away with it. And they're drinking, and they're like, man, these guys are getting on my nerves. Fireball. And then they go to jail. So I gotta legit start a fire with a Ziploc bag of water? No. The things people can do. I'll tell you what I can't do. Start a fire with a with a fucking bag of water. Potion chug faster. That makes sense. In 5th edition, it's an action to drink a potion, and then apparently Critical Role, the guy, Matt Mercer or whatever, put it in his game where it's a bonus action, and because that ruling was so strong, like, in both, Baldur's Gate 3 and in Celeste and a bunch of other video games, drinking a potion is a bonus action. Because it's like so prolific.
Pepega credit. Hello Mr. Streamer, hope you have a great holiday season. Thank you for all the streams, memes and knowledge. Here's to another year. Pepega credit.
Why does he change the L's 3 times? He does 3 different L's. That's sick. Dude, thanks for the bits. That was so funny. Oh man, it's like he's literally lolling at me. Alright, great. What other good quests are there to do? We can do the pirate quests. Those ones are pretty fun. So let's go to the Black Lock. Yeah, it's a fun quest. Let's do the Black Lock. Black Lock. House D docks. Hey Homelander, you want some ship buffs? That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. He starts out with the R's. He's getting some good R's, and then he just like it's gone. He just bricks it on himself. Oh, I don't have my headset on. I literally can't hear this guy. That's so funny. There we go. Like the LL thing is funny to hear? Yeah. Well, there's also W. W is a classic. One of these every day. Yeah, just start with a letter and see how it goes. Start with A and then go through. Because it could be like A, or it might be like slow, like A. That's the best one! Dude, he just changes his tempo like crazy! He's like really excited about the W's, then he's sad. Then excited, then he's sad. He's like W. Oh, it's the best. No, dude, it's not Google Translate. That's Brian. Clearly Brian. Oh, jeez. That's so funny. You know, it's the creativity of, like, or it's the question of, like, what happens when you give people a certain amount of power over something? What happens to it? Does it get instantly abused? The answer is immediately yes, because Twitch chat is a thing that exists, and we can examine this in real time. You know? It's like, oh, what happens if you let a bunch of kids... you know, have a text-to-speech function that other people are forced to listen to? Oh yeah, www. Right? And I find that, I don't know, there's something magical about that. One of my favorite things about, like, just the internet in general. You know? Like, if people are not prompted, will they attempt to make the experience possibly worse? That one wasn't exciting as the W's. I feel like vowels might not be that good. Also, hey, Infinitely, how you doing? Also, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate the support. I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas Eve. You know, enjoying yourself. Are you working tonight, or are you at home? Are you just hanging out? You know, or are you working? I'm directing this at how we doing. I didn't ask. I saw you log in and out of the game, so I'm assuming you're not working today. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what a ripoff! Dude, what a ripoff! He just goes, oh my gosh. Brian you got skunked by Brian. Straight up scammed, 100%. He just scammed the shit out of you. Oh, man. Yo, I'd report that guy to, like, the FBI or something. Or the CIA. Or the... PP. That's really funny. Oh, Brian. Dude, that's really funny. The peep. I don't know why the PP is so funny. Well, I know why it's so funny. It's because I'm 6 years old. And I find it very entertaining. But like, oh shit, dude. How are people doing that? That's from bits. So if you subscribe to the stream at any time, or if you submit bits of 100 or higher, it will just there's a bot that will read your message, and it'll read it out to the chat. So you can, for example, if you want to get my attention about something, or if you want to have a message that everyone has to listen to, you can do that. So just by typing in a bunch of consonants and letting it go, you can explain to people, you know, what that would sound like if a bot would say it. I said, or you can write funny stuff. There was a conversation that happened last Friday where while I was away from camera, because I had to step up to get a drink, apparently a bunch of people used the bit function to take over the stream as Brian, and Brian had a conversation with himself, which was magic, while I was gone. I don't know if anybody clipped it. I didn't clip it. I should probably go back and do that. Be like the stream takeover. Oh, the buffalo sentence? Oh, man. The buffalo, where it's like buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Can't tell whether the color is paint or rust or something worse.
Yeah. There's a thing of beauty. But yeah, so I think that it's definitely a good thing. But I also do find it funny. Text-to-speech is just, there's something about it, which is like, you know, it's a good feature, and for a good reason, because it's very entertaining. But also, it's like, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. But the people that have those responsibility may, in some cases, be children.
7 8
Yeah. Oh. Oh, we got some. Oh. Now we're into the 7. Oh, we got cut off. That was too much. I find it surprising that he also isn't able to come up with the ability to, like, read the number. You're mentally dead. That's funny. Also, I like how long he took to do the 7/8 and the exclamation point where he was like or something. Also, Mike, what's up? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas with you and the family. You're doing well. I'm having a good time here. It's wine 30, and I got a good, healthy Christmas pour.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
You know, that wasn't the cadence I was expecting. That was not the cadence I was expecting with the buffalo sentence. For those of you that are wondering, that sentence is grammatically correct because each buffalo means something different, because sometimes it's referencing the city of Buffalo, a township of Buffalo, the verb to buffalo something, or the animal, the buffalo. It is a horrible sentence that, due to the English language being a piece of fucking garbage, exists and is functionally correct.
4/5 asterisk 1/10 asterisk 5/8 asterisk 5/6 care of asterisk 17 dot inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark in.
The exclamation mark inverted, dude, I thought those were eyes. I didn't realize that was exclamation mark inverted. Oh, that's so much better than I thought that was gonna be. That's amazing. Oh my god. But yeah, man, I hope you're having a good time this holiday season with you and the fam jam. Everything's going good. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. I think that tomorrow, because tomorrow is Christmas Day, I might stream like Lord of the Rings online instead, because I'm probably also, not gonna lie, I'm probably also gonna be drinking some alcohol, so we'll do that. That's not how you doing, bro. I'm doing so good. we're doing quests on Reaper 4, and we're just smashing them because I'm an alchemist, even though I've had enough to drink. Oh, was that a treasure chest? Give me my gold coins. Beatboxing, more like bot boxing. Also, thanks for the bits, by the way, guys. I hope that this is as fun for you as it is for me, because I really like... Uh-oh. He goes like down and he dips and he comes back up, then he dips all the way down and slows, then comes back up. How we doing, Ezekiel? Yeah. That's so funny. The Q is a good one. That's surprisingly good. I wonder if there's like a specific length that determines whether, like, if there's like, you can shorten it or get it to a specific length that might work. I don't know. But yeah, I might also, and by might also, I mean, I'm definitely also going to be having many, oh, I didn't shrine! Dude, I'm out of mana. I wasn't paying attention. I was just running around hitting monsters. Do I need to shrine? Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm going to heal these guys and go shrine and come back. Heal the sorcerer. Okay. Will the cat come running? Nope, cat's not here. My roommate took the cat because it's hers, and she went to her parents' house, so the cat's not here. So there's no cat, so I'm all alone. So I can shout to the heavens in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve, and I can't get in trouble because there's literally nobody here. So I have like my door open. There's like Christmas music blaring in the living room. It's great. Bro, I do that anyway. So no changes here. Tries to die on you? Yeah. And they just like slow down. Q, 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 Q. Oh, what is this? Just looking at the rings picked up, so you get way more will, but it's also an, oh yeah, the knockoff vitality. Oh yeah! Oh, you're talking about the jewelry. Yes, the jewelry is stacked on will and low vitality. And by the way, that stays including during the 6-man. So all of the jewelry that drops during Shakalush is also just like that. So even the tier 5 Shakalush jewelry is just like that, which sucks because it's purples. And purples suck. Let's do bargain of blood in the searing heights. Yeah, I was looking at the picture of the jewelry, and yeah. So that jewelry does suck for that reason, and it doesn't come with a socket. However, if you do Emden Dumul on tier 2 or higher, you get the 436 jewelry, which is like that jewelry except it has appropriate will and a socket, and the stats are crazy stats. Really crazy. But, oh yeah. I'm streaming of a white, or from a white Christmas, with a small dusting of snow. There's a smidge on the window, and I can't think of rhymes. Also, I'm not a singer. I ain't no Bing Crosby, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the Michael Bubble, one of these guys. I'm just some guy who sits in his basement and can't do that. Just delete Mariah Carey. That's it. I gotta take care of it. Let's do raid on your stream. 100%. I would love to do that. I would love to broadcast the raid. That sounds great. I would love to do that. Because I just put the Discord on push to talk, and all the Discord channel comes through here, so it doesn't come, like, I don't have Discord come through the stream for 2 reasons. One, in case somebody happens to be chatting with me and they don't want to come through the stream, I don't want to force somebody to have to censor their language or say different things, or like worry about what they're saying, so it doesn't come through. On top of that, it's also for me. I am so nervous and cautious that somebody might accidentally say something that would get me banned on Twitch in my headset, even though I don't worry about people that do that. But that could happen. And so, no, none of that. I didn't pick up the quest Bargain of Blood. I hope somebody else did it. So yeah. So the only thing that even shows is like people's names in game, and like, who cares? No one pays attention. Everybody plays on different servers anyway. Yeah, I would love to showcase the raids. I mean, I've done it before. How many of you guys in chat would like want to see Lotro raids on stream here? Can anyone share it? I forgot to pick it up. Thank you. But how many of you guys would like to see a Lotro raid? Or some of the raids on some of the higher difficulties? Even if you've never played it before. You'd be like, I want to know what this shit's about. Oh, thank you. I've been practicing. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't feeling too good today, just in the afternoon. There we go, boom. 3 people instantly just like, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I wasn't feeling too good like this in the early afternoon. I don't know, there's just something wrong with like my brain chemistry. And I took like a nap and I took a shower and I just couldn't shake it. So what I ended up doing to fix my problem and to kind of like improve my morale is I took a monster and I poured it into a cup and then I filled the rest of the cup with whiskey. And then I cooked dinner while drinking this cup of whiskey and Monster Energy drink. And now I feel great. So, I don't know what that says about my personality, but I'm not going to ask too many questions. And oh no, that dog is... Oh god, that's going to aggro so much stuff. Also, I only had to do this quest one way. Other people do it different ways that are faster. Play Lord of the Rings online, so it might be interesting. Yeah. It's like traditional MMO. I will fully admit that Amdan Damul is such a weird raid. It's fun, and I love it, but it has 2 different scenarios. One scenario is that the raid itself is very... on tier 1, you don't need... You can literally get through it with no healers if you have a captain in each group. And like 1 tank. It's so incredibly easy. On tier 2... There aren't that many mechanics in the raid, and honestly, the first boss, if you have just a little bit of DPS, you can smash it out. And then the second part with Ranalure, you just need some coordination. Honestly, not too tough. If you have like a tank who is capable of maneuvering the ads properly, you can have them near the boss, so you can just like kind of cleave them down, and you just need a little bit of cleave to kind of push it all out, and you can get through it. If not, as long as you just have a strong enough DPS or strong enough tank who can just tank 2 waves of ads, it's not a big deal. Actually. Let me rephrase. Strong enough tank or strong enough healers to be able to heal through 2 sets of ads on a tank. Because that's a healer with externals. So that's why your rune keepers and things come in with the external cooldowns, so they can reduce damage on incoming from a tank. And then if you want to go up to the tier 3, the tier 3 is like, okay, you know how there's like the first boss where you have like all these different monsters and stuff? Cool. Well, the tier 3 adds a new mechanic to each monster. So since there's 3 monster types, you have to learn 3 new mechanics for the entire raid, where the boss gets a new spell, or the boss gets 2 new spells, and each of the monsters gets 1 new spell. And you might be like, oh, well, that's not that big of a deal, but it also increases the spawn rate a little bit, and those new spells are like, oh, permanently disable a member of the party. Like, oh, it's like hard now. Yeah, seems like a nice bloke. I don't know who this guy is, but seems like a nice guy. Guy plays a mean bard. He's got a good trip attack. He's just been knocking shit down. We're doing Reaper 4, which for those of you that don't have context or reference for like Dungeons and Dragons online, Reaper 4 is like, you know, it's not the most challenging thing, but it's something you don't normally run during the heroic experience because it can be quite sketchy sometimes, some of the monsters that you encounter. Quite a lot of high damage. On Reaper 4, monster damage is increased by about 300%. Player damage is reduced by about 60%, and monsters get a huge bonus to their saves on top of getting extra abilities because the champions are scarier, and Reapers spawn way more frequently. So it's spooky. The boat quest. I don't know what it's called. Storm the beaches. That's what it is. Storm the beaches. Merry Christmas, Nash. You sleep well. It's midnight, and it's officially Christmas Day! Woo! That's all I got. I'm sorry. I was getting too excited. Shouldn't get that excited. It's just Christmas. Storm the beaches. Yeah, it's not just more health. The tier 3 is more mechanics. I think that, and tier 4 adds, I think, 1 additional mechanic. And no, tier 3 and tier 4 are the same, and tier 5 has a new mechanic. in each part. So the way the raids are scaled now, the new raids, and apparently this is going to be new mechanics all the way through, is that Tier 1 is no mechanics, Tier 2 is basic mechanics, Tier 3 is the, like, advanced, like, what they expect you to be able to complete mechanics, Tier 4 is the same thing as Tier 3, just higher level with bigger numbers, and Tier 5 is unique mechanics that are meant to really screw over the player base. Just traveled to Japan for an earlier one? Yeah. I'm taking the boat. Back to have double Christmas life hack, yeah.
The house beneath warship has made
So yeah, there's the extra mechanics. So the tier, like I said, the tier 2, honestly, I think that pretty much if you have a raid group, like of people that do sit down and they do raids, you can fight out your way through a tier 2. But the tier 3 is a little bit, it's got some extra spice on the challenge. One of my favorite things about the tier 3 with the second boss, there's Ranaluri, he's this giant warg. He summons these fire pillars that appear everywhere, and they just look sick. They just look sick. So I don't know how you deal with it exactly. I'm assuming there's like some maneuvering and like you have to move around the room with like the raid and stuff. But God, the fire pillars just look great. It's basically, it makes these like spinning fire pillars everywhere with like a tail whip mechanic, and it's awesome. It's so cool looking. And the tier 3 strategy is completely different than tier 2 strategy, because the tier 2 strategy is you like tank them in one place, and then like the tier 3 strategy with the fire spins is you have to move them around the room, and you have to tank the ads next to the boss, so that way you can kill them down, because you won't have enough time to kill the ads separately from the boss. It's so cool. I'm a big fan of like unique mechanics and stuff. Oh, come on, reach the ballistas. Do I have a bow though? Oh no, I can't reach the ballistae. How many arrows do I have? Oh, I have like 100 arrows. 4 damage? Oh, that's not good. Like, I'm plus 28, so I'm gonna kill it, but that sucks. No. I'm just gonna go through the cave and get it. None of this, like, can't reach the ballista noise. But yeah, I've done a couple, I've streamed a couple of raids before. There's another guild on, or, I don't know if it's specifically a guild. Well, it is a guild, but, like, I don't know how many people are actually part of the guild. But there's another group of players that sometimes does some raids during the week. In the middle of the day, and sometimes on Tuesdays or Thursdays if I'm streaming Lord of the Rings, I'll go tag along with the raids and sometimes stream that as well with some awesome people from this group, which is like the after party, and they're all cool people, like pretty much all cool people, and it's been a good experience running with them during the days, clearing out like tier 2s and tier 3 bosses and stuff. I just can't always go because some days I want to showcase other neat stuff. Okay, yeah, this guy might be a Major League Baseball pitcher, but can a pitcher like hit the top of the stands? Can a baseball pitcher throw a baseball out of a stadium? That's a great question. Can a baseball pitcher throw a baseball out of a stadium? I'm not a baseball guy. Can you guys answer this question? I'm now very curious. I need to know if a pitcher can whip a baseball out of the stadium. Because you can hit a baseball out of a stadium with a bat. It just poured. Oh, you. That's funny. Oh, they should be able to? Okay.
Hey Strim, Brian here, thinking about becoming a professional beatboxer.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me what you think.
Alright, lay it on me. I mean, you know, it's straight up, it's definitely got some rhythm, you know? There's definitely some moving and grooving. I can feel it, you know? I'm feeling the beat. As they say, I can feel the beat. I think that there's definitely some good vibes I'm picking up. I'm picking up some good vibes right now. So yeah, definitely got some jams, man. I you know, it's not perfect, but nobody is. So yeah, that was a pretty good vibe. Oh, seeing him hit plate with no cutoff. How do we go up? I don't remember. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way, because you gotta go up the stairs and you gotta lockpick. Yeah, so he's got some good stuff. You know what? I'd say Brian's definitely, you know, he's not the best beatboxer ever, but you know, he's making some good progress. Yeah, he's got the most important thing, which is the rhythm. You know, I think that a lot of people skip out on that for reals. You know, they think about their music, but they can't like hold the beat. It's all about holding that beat, man. Eminem wants to know your location. There it is. Gotcha. Ballista. Alright, quick. Evacuate. Everyone go inside and recall. Just chuck it to home. Exactly. You gotta chuck it pretty far, man. Get somewhere safe and recall. Arms will get too tired? No way, dude. It's all in the back. That's where it all comes from. It's all in the back. The strongest muscle in the body. That's why you gotta lift with your back and not your legs. People get confused. They don't realize how strong the back muscle is. Oh, I'm already out. I can't do the rescue. Alright, let's do the top one with the tower, called the Tide Turns. Gonna get them pirates. Gonna get them pirates. Kick their asses. I will say I do overall like this quest chain. I'm obviously not paying attention to any of the story because we're just chatting about the beat and the rhythm. Wine. So I've learned this about myself. I'm a white wine kind of guy. I don't really like red wine that much. Like if somebody gives me red wine for free, no problem. You want to share with me your red wine? I will drink your red wine. I will be happy with it, and I'll tell you what I like about it. But if you're like, hello, would you like to buy the white wine or the red wine? I'm buying the white wine. As somebody who is not a wine connoisseur, I really don't know why one thing is supposed to be better or worse than another. But I'm definitely more of a white wine kind of guy than a red wine. I find that, well, one of the problems I have with red wines is I just get, like, murderous hangovers. Like, the worst hangovers in the universe come from red wine. Which is, fortunately, science is on my side for this one, because red wine does actually cause more dehydration than white wine does, because of the actual way in which the alcohol is fermented. Or not fermented, but like sticks in the thing. In the wine. Is that backwards? I don't know. I could be misremembering things. Or it could be the Mandela effect. Oh, that's true. I'm not misremembering stuff. It's just the Mandela effect. That I just was in a universe in which red wine caused bigger hangovers, and now I'm in this universe in which red wine does not do as big hangovers as white wine. Yes. That's probably the answer. Yep, SLAs are non-directional. You can't aim SLAs, which is annoying. Yep, all SLAs go in a straight line directly in front of you. It's kind of annoying, but also it's like, eh. But it hurts. I literally didn't even see the Reaper that was there. Alright, I'm ready. Lay it on me, Wrath. Mandela effect, we're gonna notice the Barbara Mandrell effect. It could be. That would be very within the bounds of the Mandela effect's powers. Also, in case any of you are unsure of what the Mandela effect is, it's called the Mandela. It's a idea that there are several people that believe that Nelson Mandela died in prison in 1992 instead of becoming the president of South Africa and trying to end apartheid. He died, and that the reason that people think that happened is not because that they're just misremembering something, or they read a story, or they're just because of not remembering something properly. Instead, it's actually the fact that there are multiple universes that slide over top of one another all the time that cause minute problems and vary things to change from your formative years, where it's hard to remember stuff, and it makes things change in the past so that the future is actually different. And so instead of it being like the Mandela effect, where it's like, oh no, Nelson Mandela, what, he died in like 2010 or whatever? No, he died in like 1992. I remember that happening. Or like, oh, what's this? I gotta say, that was pretty good. Yeah, which then also some people attribute to directly Nelson Mandela being a time warlock, which is like, I don't know if that's actually accurate because he's screwing with the time waves. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But basically, if you ever forget something or you remember something wrong, it's not your fault you remember it wrong. Like you don't remember the main character's name of a book. Like you think you like Harry Potter, that the character's name is like, it's not Ron Weasley, it's like John Weasley. It's not your fault that you misread it or something. It's Nelson Mandela and the Mandela effect screwing with the time waves. Yeah, so that's what you got to remember. And if you can't tell by my intense level of sarcasm and the fact that I'm literally referencing that it's about how people can't remember shit from their formative years and then blaming it on time travel and universes sliding together, I obviously don't think there's any credibility to the idea that one has anything to, I love that it's called the Mandela effect, because poor Nelson Mandela, he probably doesn't want that to be one of the reasons people remember him. And then also too, it is terribly stupid and kind of entertaining to listen to. I don't get why people are so afraid to be wrong, man. Why are people so afraid to be wrong? I'm wrong all the time. You guys see it. I'm on camera. That's the best part about being live. I'm literally wrong every day. Right? I literally make mistakes and I'm wrong all the time. All the time. And you know what happens? I just go, oh, dang it, I didn't know that. Thanks for teaching me that, guys. And that's it. That's the end of it. And then we move on. Why can't everybody be okay with that? Ooh, I like that at the end. That was good. That was some good shit. Yo, I could actually use this. You can totally make a song out of this. I don't know how you make a song out of this, but I feel like that's like a good backing track that goes in the track. Damn, that was good. That was good stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I find that stuff really funny. Where it's like, no. I don't remember a commercial wrong from when I was a kid. No. It's actually a different universe. I'd like to believe that nobody believes in the Mandela effect. Oh, hydrate? You got it. Yeah, I'd like to believe that nobody believes in the Mandela effect, but that's obviously super wrong, because people can be very dumb sometimes. Believe birds are real? I know. Dude, fucking people believe the moon is real. Can you believe that? There's idiots out there that still think there actually is a moon. They have no idea it's just a projection on the night sky. It's ridiculous. We drink water in a wine glass? I mean, it's Christmas, man. You gotta do things differently, you know? Well, yeah, but everybody knows that Santa is actually just Tim Allen. That's why they got him to play they play Santa in the movie because it made the shooting a lot easier when he did all the magic and he could get all the elves to come in. Oh, that's a classic Picnic Face reference. I love that. Halifax is on Earth, which is in Canada. Or no, it's Halifax is in Canada, which is on Earth, which is in Canada. Beautiful. I love that. Get to know the place we're from. We're from Halifax. We're from Halifax. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah. Their national bird is the dreadhawk.
Quest received.
Yeah, I absolutely love that video, and also all of Picnic Face's videos. We've watched a whole bunch on stream. Wonderful Canadian artists. They're a Canadian sketch comedy group, so you gotta give props to all those wonderful Canadians. They had a TV show which was also by the same name, Picnic Face, that ran on the Comedy Network for 1 season, and then they got canceled. Also, they had a movie, Roller Town. If you haven't seen Roller Town, also a good thing. So you gotta watch some Roller Town. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Picnic Face. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it do anything. Who was it? I don't know what it was. I was watching something. I was watching a movie. Miracle on 34th Street, but like there's like the 90s remake of Miracle on 34th Street, and I was watching that movie, and the woman who plays the main female lead looks like Andy Bush. And yes.
Captain 2 has arrived.
Hold on. Miracle on 34th Street. Yo, literally everyone's dying. I should probably help. Well, I gotta help the party. Probably look this up. And then there's Ratty. Okay, great. I have 1 raise scroll, so I'm gonna get Homelander or /X, and I'm gonna hope that's gonna work. Oh, /X is already alive, so I'm gonna get Homelander. Yeah, the woman from this picture. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I was looking up. I wasn't in the room because I was looking up old movies on the internet. But yeah, so the woman in that picture straight up looks like Andy Bush. I don't know who she is, but in so many of the scenes, I'm just like, oh, that's Andy Bush. Who's one of the guys from Picnic Face. Last name is Tobias? No, because I made that up. Oh, perfect. Thanks. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, dude, I'm Canadian. What kind of Canadian does no Picnic Face? One of my favorite sketches is the Gun Genie sketch that they did. And I say all the time when somebody is like not feeling good, I'll always just be like, you'll be like, oh, like somebody's like you're down in the dumpy dumps. You got low blood sugar written all over you. And I say it so often that my roommate now says it to people, where sometimes something will happen, or like somebody will be feeling down, and then she'll be like, or not, she'll be feeling down, but she'll be talking to like a coworker or something, and they'll be like in a bad mood about whatever, and she'll just be like, oh, you got low blood sugar written all over you. I'm like, hell yeah. Also, Monkira, welcome to the stream. Hope you had a fantastic evening and a Merry Christmas. That wasn't the song. That was just me being weird. Are there any other 7s to do? Do you guys want to do the pit, or is that stupid? We can do the pit on R4, right? Pit. R4. Let's do the pit.
Brian here.
Oh yeah,
People
hey Brian.
Making fun of my beatboxing will be put on a 51st. Wait, that's not right. How come I can't say list? Wait, now I can say 51st. Oh no, what is wrong with me?
The friggin' Roman numerals! Got him! Oh, man, I did not expect that. Fruit of the Loom have a cornucopia on it? Yeah. It's always had a cornucopia on it. That's because that's where the fruit comes from. Hey, Merry Christmas, Ague. I hope you're doing well. Wait, does it not? Oh shit, did I get Mandela affected? Oh no. Dude, I thought it did. No, is that Nelson Mandela? Dude. Oh my god. That Time Warlock got me again. Straight up. I thought it did. When you said that, I thought it did. I pictured it in my mind.
Main shaft looms
Oh.
before you. The air is heavy with soot and the faint odor of troglodytes.
Oh, you blew my mind. When I googled Fruit of the Loom, by the way, one of the top research results is Fruit of the Loom Mandela effect.
Main breaker.
Oh, the human race is so fucked. Oh, that's awesome. I am so happy you shared that with me. Thank you. I stank. Yeah, 100%. Told me good night. Absolutely.
To the backup generator.
That is so funny. Berenstein Bears? Thought it was Berenstein instead of Berenstain? Yeah, I knew it was Berenstain Bears. I always knew it was Berenstain Bears. But then you watch a video of someone telling you it's Berenstein, and then you don't remember that it's not that. That one got me. But yeah, it's always been Berenstain. I remember that as a kid. I remember only hearing about Berenstain when I was watching the Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on the Mandela effect that I think was a parody, but I'm honestly not sure if it was a parody or not. One, because they have their own set of controversies with some of their content that they've created, and then so that's like kind of an issue. And then I'm like, I don't know, man. Guy's an interesting character. Maybe he actually thinks the Mandela effect is real. Nice, good job. Breakfast is good. Wait, where is it breakfast time? What time zone is that? Oh, I'm the only one in this room. There's like a million shrines in here, so I'm not going to conserve spell points even a little bit. In the Atlantic? Yeah, that sounds right. No, not in the Atlantic. No. Because even in the United Kingdom, it's like 5:30 in the morning. So Germany is 6:30. Like Europe? Apparently, yeah, Europe. Yeah, but like in Germany, it's like 6:30 in the morning. I don't know the other time zones. I guess Poland is more east of Germany, and they're like 7 hours maybe in the Netherlands? Or is that still 6 hours ahead of where I am? I don't know. I'm in Canada. I don't know anything. After 3 hours of sleep. Later, Gragas God. Sleep well. Have a Merry Christmas. And wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day. Wake up at 4, so that's like breakfast for you? Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. I woke up at 7:30 today. Do misquotes count as Mandela? Like, Luke, I am your father, when you never said that? Yes, that is also Mandela effect. Luke, I am your father is very much a Mandela effect. According to some people, they're like, no, he did say it. He did say it, but it was a different universe. Yeah, you can find all the common Mandela effect things out there. Hey, Zir Smash, what's up? How are you doing? Happy holidays to you, my man. Hope you're feeling good today. And not bad, but definitely good. Because being good is good. Die. 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 Good is good. Yeah, I wake up at like 7. I don't wake up at 4. Oh my god. Oh, good. It's a big champ. Oh, that's bad. I have to try to strategically jump to make sure I don't get hit by those fireballs. I'd like to hear you girl screech when you hit level 12. I mean, I can guy screech too. I can screech however I want, dude. Don't notice me. It's all good. I'm not here. You don't see me. Beautiful.
Barrier surrounds the elemental,
Perfect.
channeling its essence into the furnace.
How do I unlock the shrine in here? Because I want to hit it. Over this way, right? Yeah, I think that's right. I have to jump in the dark onto this, and then jump onto this. Yeah. Change with dodge, or did I just not realize you were the healer? Did GDO change with dodge? What do you mean, did it change with dodge? Like, dodge is not armor class anymore. It used to just add to armor class, and now it's a separate stat. Other than that, it hasn't really changed. Like, dodge bonuses used to be a stacking bonus to armor class, and now dodge bonuses are just... it's a separate stat that gives you a % chance to not take damage from a physical attack. It's also important to note that on that Reapers have dodge penetration, and on Reaper mode, all monsters gain dodge penetration. In real time, you played a few years ago? Yeah, you can always dodge spells in real time. All projectile spells can be dodged in Dungeons & Dragons Online, and it's always been that way. It's one of the reasons why Dungeons & Dragons Online is not other MMOs. Remember I had an argument with somebody here on the live stream with somebody who was like, no, it's like the same game. It's like DDO is no different than any other MMO. And I'm like, yeah, but it uses a physics engine that makes it so you can actually dodge spells when other MMOs you can't. Yeah, you can always dodge spells. That's why you'll see me make different, like, very minor movements that are like based on muscle memory of just like I know when in the attack animation the spell's coming out, and then I'll jump to make it so that I either dodge the spell by jumping over, or I jump early, so that way they cast the spell when I'm going up, and then as the spell comes out, I'm already falling down, so then the spell goes up and I'm coming down. If that makes sense. Where's my mouse? Ugh. Sometimes I need like a little cursor ping that'll bring my mouse to me so I can see it easier.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not.
No, I
It's
haven't.
not a story the Jedi would tell you.
And I am a Jedi.
It's a Sith legend.
Yep.
Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to...
Oh no, the cutoff! Oh man, the cutoff. Nobody wants to listen to Brian. Not about Darth Plagueis the Wise. Ugh. I mean, you would have imagined that Brian would have wanted to talk about Darth Plagueis the Wise, but I thought not.
The security system appears to be powered by several rune-covered wheels.
Yeah. No one... That's the thing I've never understood, is like, I don't need to know how the sandwich is made. I don't need to know what makes the Force happen. I just care that the Force has cool magic powers that some people have. It's like, if there was ever like a... I'm not too attached to the story of like the Harry Potter or whatever, even though I know a lot of my friends are, and I probably should be based on my age and demographic that I'm a part of, but I just don't really care that much. But if like at some point, there was like a book that was released that was like, oh, it's the science of the Harry Potter world, I'd be like, I don't give a shit, it's magic. Don't explain to me how it works. It's not important to the story. The Brood Witch makes the Force happen. Hello, monsters. Wait, isn't the Brood Witch that sandwich from Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Or am I misremembering that? It's something from way back here is getting me right now. You be a bald Potter? Oh, absolutely. Your power level. My power level is not high enough. I need to train to get more power levels, to increase my power levels, because I play in a video game land. Yeah, or Larry. Power levels by Larry? Yo, this sounds like a great perfume. Power levels by Larry. Introducing Power Levels by Larry. And it's just this guy, and he's like sitting on a bench. He's all smiling. Damn it, I tried to get you in time, I just couldn't.
As the wheel slides into place.
I also don't have any raise scrolls because apparently I used all of them and I had 20. I'll bring you to a shrine.
blue lightning bolt, green upside down, capital U orange H, purple F, yellow sideways H, red upside down, wheelchair.
Damn, the fact that it just took too long to type, I was able to do the whole puzzle before you could get that one in, Brian. That's just an edge ahead. This is why we're ahead of the robots, people. This is why we're ahead of the robots. You know, as long as I can do the pit puzzles faster than the robots can, then I've got a job. I've secured my place in the future, in the robo future. Oh, I gotta sell. My backpack is super full. Also, where'd this guy's stone go? Wait, did I not get his stone? Ooh, did I not pick up that guy's stone? Oh, I didn't pick up that guy's stone. Wait, did I not pick up your stone? Oh, you're alive. Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes sense. I understand now. I've had a lot to drink. Whoops. I didn't even know. My limit of my perception changes a lot when I've had a few Christmas pours of wine. I've had a lot of wine in the past few days. It's been good. Just me and my roommate have just been hanging out and drinking some wine. It's been nice. Just like watching movies and doing other stuff. What about the start a prediction? Oh shit. What do you want me to do? I can predict whatever you want. Oh great, how we doing? Tell me what prediction you require for us today and I will put it into the computer. Yeah, this place is an absolute nightmare. I don't know why anyone does this quest. Oh wait, it's because it gives like 17 billion XP. Will the Muck's Doom... Will I loot it? Oh, will I loot the Muck's Doom? Bro, that's a good bet. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one.
A barrier surrounds the elementals, channeling their essence.
You not rezzing everyone is fine? Or realizing everyone is alive? Yeah, probably. Will I finish in under 15 minutes? On R4? Oh, possibly, but I don't think so. I don't think we're going to finish on R4 that fast. Whip potions backwards. Will we finish in 15 minutes? Oh, that's a great question, though. I'm going to go with 20. How long to pit? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's way adds way too much time. Less than 20 mins or more than 20 mins. You guys have some time to get your predictions in. Less or more than 20 minutes. Pit, it's a long quest. Why am I not getting this guy? He's like right there. Remember with Santa, he'd say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I'm not Santa, though. I'm an elf. Which means I don't get paid to do any of my work. Basically just free labor. You believe in me? Thank you. That makes one person. I don't believe in me, so I don't know what you're thinking, but hey, we can do it. I haven't died. I've been running straight through the quest, so I'm feeling pretty good. Where it's going to be a possible problem is the main control, which is where we're going. Main control is like my biggest slowdown. How irritating is it to get through all the puzzles?
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the main Braco room."
If you're a Keebler elf, you'd at least have access to fudge. Kebler or Keebler? Oh man, I don't know. We don't have any Keebler products in Canada. We used to, but then they stopped selling them in like the early 2000s. So it's not a product you can buy here. So there were some products, but then they're gone. There's a bunch of American products that like show up and then disappear at random years, and I don't know how to keep track of them. Like, you know that's breakfast cereal, the Cocoa Puffs? I have to visit family tomorrow? Oh, I feel ya. Have a great night, Open the Void. I hope you feel good, you spend some time with the fam jam, you know, and relax. And remember, if somebody offers you a glass of wine, just make sure they go for the Christmas pour, and everything's gonna be good. That's how I solve most problems. Just go for the Christmas pour. Okay, I think I can do this puzzle. Oh, I gotta start from this side, please. Actually, yes, this is fine. No, this has to go this way, which means this has to go... This has to go this way. Means this has to go this way. Okay, that's done. This one has to go here, has to go here. This one has to go this way, which has to go this way, which has to go this way, which has to go here. Oh, I did turn this one by accident. Go, go, go. And somebody else is doing this. Beautiful! Go /X the slasher. Cocoa Puffs were chocolate-flavored cigarettes, but again, these darn timelines. What are you gonna do? The damn timeline's slipping together, and then all of a sudden, boom, the Cocoa Puffs. They used to be those flavored, the cigarellos or whatever.
Banana, 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 see no evil monkey. Banana, 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 hear no evil monkey. Banana, 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 speak no evil monkey. Banana, banana, avodaco.
Avodaco! Oh, the Avodaco, the classic Avodaco. Oh, shit. That's so funny. The Avodaco. Oh, the Avodaco. Oh, that's so funny. Mordecai, thank you. Bless you for bringing the joy of the banana, 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 see no evil monkey, banana, 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 hear no evil monkey, banana, 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 speak no evil monkey, banana, banana, Avodaco. What a classic. That's a classic fruit right there. You know, I'm a big Avodaco guy, you know. I always say I'm a millennial. I'm all about that Avodaco toast. Avodaco. Oh, that's so funny. That's so good. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like avocado. I almost said Avodaco. I don't like avocado. No worries, this quest is really confusing. I forgot to mention, usually I mention it, but you're more than welcome to just straight AFK at the start and just bankroll that XP for free, while also like making a sandwich or like getting a glass of wine, which is what I did. I got a glass of wine, so that way it makes the quest more tolerable. But yeah, do whatever makes you feel good. Don't feel pressured to do anything, or just chill at the top and you can come get like the end chest and stuff. It's all good, man. It's all good.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the bilge."
How about guacamole? Yeah, like I don't love guacamole. I don't ask for the guacamole. And whenever I go somewhere and they're like, "Do you want guacamole?" I'm like, "No, I don't need the guacamole. I'm okay." Well, one of the major issues I have with guacamole is I have the cilantro problem, where cilantro tastes like the soap to me, which is unfortunate because I would love to like cilantro because apparently it tastes fucking awesome. To me, it tastes horrible, and so and you can't. Like, it's almost impossible to go somewhere and get guacamole that doesn't have cilantro in it. So I'm like, well, I guess I won't like this product. Yeah, it literally ruins food. Like guacamole, you'd be so happy. Yeah. Guacamole? I don't know how Brian pronounces guacamole. But yeah, so I have a apparently there's like a group of people that have a gene where it makes cilantro taste like soap, and it literally tastes like the soap that you eat when your parents have like, you know, colored soaps and stuff that look like fruits, and then you eat the fruit looking soaps and you learn that they don't taste like fruits. They look like fruits, but they don't taste like fruits. Rip. Pull me. Pull me. I didn't go all the way up. No. Pull. Yeah, pull. 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 Oh, I didn't get the whole boost. I find sometimes you just don't get the whole boost. Keep going. I know some people that they get it every time, and I don't know how to get it every time. Gotcha.
Barriers surround the elementals, channeling their
Woo!
essences into the furnace.
You're using it wrong? Yeah, that's a true statement. Put the soap in different places. Saying cilantro? What's wrong with cilantro? It's a perfectly fine thing to say. Is it because I was saying cilantro? Which is not how you pronounce cilantro? Pronunciations, man. It's just regionalisms. It's just small, you know, little locales and derivations from words. Sometimes somebody says something properly, sometimes they say it improperly. I like to think that most of the time I speak good. Yeah, I use the words good. They come out of the face being speaked all nice. But sometimes they don't. You know, you got to deal. And you put soap in various areas.
Guacamole, 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 guacamole.
Guacamole. There you go. Perfect. The computer ain't wrong. It's guacamole. Yeah, it's got the guacamole. There's that stupid commercial. It was for like some Kraft shredded cheese. And it was like a Kraft shredded cheese that was supposed to be some Tex-Mex thing. And they were like, yeah, we can use the Kraft with the jalapeno peppers or something. And there was just a bunch of white people, and then one of the ladies is like, yeah, jalapeno. And I don't know why they use that as their commercial, because I'm like, well, one, there are definitely people that say that, but I'm like, also, how hard is it to even know it's called jalapeno? That's so funny. Well, yeah, it's the shredded cheese, you know. How hard is it to like know the proper pronunciation of stuff?
Guacamole jalapeno, guacamole jalapeno.
The intake
Well, it says
turned
jalapeno,
into a
and I like that because of the O, it actually has the accent on it, so it has like a bit of that like Y sound effect, which I'm actually surprised. Fajitters. Fuck me. That's so funny. Yeah, pass along them fajitters. Fajitters. Oh, that's literally the worst thing. Yo, Merry Christmas. Yeah, you know, the trick here is just pronounce everything wrong. Oh god, there's a horrible YouTuber out there who literally pronounces everything wrong. I'm trying to remember his name. There's like one of these like for children's like toy YouTuber guys who like opens up candy boxes and does all sorts of other weird shit, and he pronounces every single word wrong. He says like everything in Pig Latin and also like pronounces all the vowels wrong, and it's so hard to watch. I can't remember the name of the guy.
Fajitas, fajitas.
Fajitas! Look at this guy. He's figuring it out. Like, I will often intentionally pronounce words wrong, just because it's kind of fun. I don't know. Sometimes you don't need to say all the words right. One of my favorite words to mispronounce is the word perseverance, because if you say perseverance, you can also say perseverance as perseverance, which is completely and fully wrong, and has no redeeming qualities, but it is kind of funny. So I do enjoy saying perseverance instead of perseverance. Sometimes. I am fucked. I'm straight fucked. This guy's gonna kill me. Yep. 290. I couldn't hit them. I don't know why, but my spells literally weren't doing any damage. Ugh. Well, that was a fun problem. Yeah, sorry, my spells literally couldn't hit them, and I don't have any raise scrolls. I'm gonna kill this guy with a gibbers, but I'm just upsetty spaghetti. Hold on, this guy's dying. Jib. Whoop. Hey, guess what? Hooah! 290 me again, piece of shit. Yeah, it's Christmas. You can't stop me. I'm a robot. No, he's stopping me. I'm a robot. Stop. Stop damaging me. Good.
Gears begin turning far above you as the pit becomes fully active once.
All right, we're going for the muck. Also, this is 24 minutes and 55 seconds. This is 24 minutes and 55 seconds. If you believed in me, I'm so sorry. You bet on the wrong team. It was off by 5 minutes. Choose prediction outcome. It was more than 20 minutes. Congratulations to the more than 20 minutes crowd. Yeah. Oh, I deal only elemental damage, so I can't damage the big boss guy. We need melees to kill the avatar of Druidblex. Because I only elemental. Teach English. Knights to the local community college. Wait, at the Knights to the local... At the Knights, do you mean like at night time? Is that a typo? Or is there Knights in your city that you teach at community college? Or they got that ye old English. Favorite solar cleric? I really enjoyed using a cleric with the Fade Arc Illusionist tree, just slamming out charisma to hit and damage and just slapping people in the face with my dual wielding swords. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. There's a whole build if you want to check it out. YouTube channel !builds. You'll be able to find it. And favorite soul, I enjoyed caster favorite soul. Again, !builds to find the caster favorite soul. Or alternatively, inquisitive favorite soul is hella strong. Also, melee favorite soul is pretty good. You can't go wrong with favorite soul. It's just a good build. Perseverance is a great student, or is it perseverance? I don't know. Sir Perseverance, because it's like Percival, but totally wrong. Died at the start. You need to miss 20 mark. Always happens to me. Yeah, if I had Dimdor, we would have made it, but I don't have Dimdor.
HH at HH at HH at HH at HH at HH at HH.
Oh yeah, I can only heal it. So oops. Get him! Get him, /X. At HH. At HH. Get him! Here's their management 5 years ago and they suck? Bro, Warforged favorite soul. Two-handed fighting? You'll never go back. You'll be like, wait, why do I play other characters when I can kill everybody and heal myself and also deal 1 billion damage and be super tanky? Adamantine plating, two-handed fighting, power attack, the follower of the Lord Blades, max out wisdom.
And greater than /# equals plus times tinny /.
Oh, he couldn't do the rest of it. He got the tinny and then he was done. Yeah, release. All the XP is done. I'm not, but I'm going to level up anyway. I don't like the rest of the quests. They blow. I'm just going to move on to the 8s. So if you guys want to stick around, we're going to do Stormcleave Outpost next. So if you want to stick around, I'm going to take my level and then do Stormcleave. Wiz base for Favorite Soul Warforged. Does that mean Falconry? No. Favorite Souls now. So Favorite Souls can cast spells. So there's been a few changes in the past 5 years. Change number 1. Change number 1 is that Favorite Souls can now cast off of their Wisdom or their Charisma. It used to be Charisma for spell points and Wisdom for DCs. Now, both of them scale off whichever stat is higher. So Wisdom, since it applies to your will saves, is a better stat, so you scale Wisdom on a Warforged. And then the other thing is at level 2, Favorite Souls get the opportunity to choose whether they want to add their or use their Wisdom or their Charisma instead of their Strength or Dexterity to hit and damage with their favorite weapon. So you can be a Warforged who use Wisdom to hit and damage with their two-handed sword. So you actually don't need to put points in the Falconry tree. So you scale Wisdom and it increases your healing power, your spell power, your melee power, and it's the best stat in the game. The only thing is you need to make sure you have a 17 strength so you can take all the two-handed fighting feats, and then you just scale wisdom up, because it's better than strength as a favorite soul. Pretty dope. It's off the chain, man. Off the chain. I don't know what I'm doing. Bill? Happy Christmas. Smile. Bro, I've had so many people send me messages saying Happy Christmas in game. Yeah, I just gotta sell some stuff. My backpack is full. Yeah, check it out. Boom, DDO Wiki. Hold on, I'm a live streamer. I'm an entertainer. Boom, look at me. I'm on the camera. I'm gonna move over here. Classes. Bam. Check this shit out. Favorite soul.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Man, he didn't even stutter on that at all. What a god. Level 2, Grace of Battle or Knowledge of Battle. So at level 2, you get to choose whether you want to use Wisdom to hit damage with your favorite weapon or Charisma to hit damage with your favorite weapon. As a blade or as a Warforged, you just literally use a two-handed sword because Great Swords is the Lord of Blades. So you have to use Great Swords with this build, but Great Swords are pretty good. And then you get Stout of Heart or Purity of Heart at level 7. And Stout of Heart is Stout of Heart gives you plus 10 health per level, and Purity of Heart gives you 20 mana per level. Obviously, you're a melee, so you want 10 health per level. So this gives you 300 health, making Favorite Souls the highest base health class in the game,
Quest
which is stupid.
completed.
And then you get a bunch of other shit that's really good. And you get infinity mana, and you can cast healing spells like crazy. Just make sure to take Healer's Friend into the Warforged tree. Also, Mistwalker just jumped
Quest
in the
completed.
channel and dropped 5 gifted subs. Dude, thank you so much. I hope you and Skull are having a magical and wonderful Christmas morning, because it's it's after midnight. It's technically tomorrow, and I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that, and I hope you guys are having
Quest
a wonderful
completed.
Christmas time. Although I imagine, yeah. Welcome to the stream team. Hero Quest, Uther Von Deckinson, Neeson Bro, Sauce FN, and
Quest
Tralix.
completed.
A Christmas pour to you, my friends. You're in my party? Oh, are you? How could you not know? I'm Stream. It's in the title. Look at me. I've had a lot of wine to drink, so I apologize if I'm a little bit, Also, I don't know why I have this on. I'm straight up not listening to in-game chat. I apologize. I have it come through the headset, and I just don't want to wear the headset with this hat, so I'm not listening to in-game chat. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you've had a good time. I've just been chatting the whole time while burning through that quest. Yeah, I apologize about the pit run. The pit is one of those quests that is like endlessly... I don't know where I'm going. It is like endlessly annoying if you're trying to run it and you don't know where to go, and it takes a long time. I encourage you to learn it. The way that I learned it is by struggling through it for hours and hours, and eventually got it down to the point where I can get it done in 25 minutes. But if you don't want to do that and you're in my party, just feel free to AFK, grab a beer, make a snack, vacuum the carpet, brush your teeth, do your taxes, whatever you got to do. Chill at the start and just AFK and get the free XP. I've never cared about people AFKing the pit. It's all good. No problems to me. Yeah, Warforged Favorite Soul is awesome. You're so tanky and so strong. And one of the reasons why you want to go... Because you might think to yourself, okay, but why wouldn't I just go Strength? Because, Strength is... I'm already going to have a lot of Strength since I'm leveling up as I need the Strength for the two-handed fighting, so why don't I just level Strength anyway? And, that's actually a genuinely good question. Why don't you just level Strength? And the answer is because the Favorite Soul gets, out of the War Soul tree, Divine Will, which gives you hit chance and damage and tactics DCs based on your wisdom. So the higher your wisdom, the higher your physical damage is. That scales with all of your two-handed fighting and all that other stuff. So you actually want to take all the two-handed fighting feats, which you need the strength for, but you actually want to be wisdom based because it scales your damage harder than strength does, which is weird. And you might think, wait, that sounds OP. Is that better than an actual melee? No, actual melees are way better. As it turns out, fighters and barbarians and rangers have way better abilities, but you know what they can't do? Those bad boys can't heal themselves and they just die. Sucks to suck. So, but you can heal yourself to full. How do you change a feat? You go talk to Fred and you exchange dragon shards with him.
lush jungles give way to a blasted
Hates
landscape. As far
Storm
as the eye can
Cleave.
see, gray silt and
Do I get an extra
burned
spell? I bet I get an
plants
extra spell.
replace the green fecundity of Zendrick.
Spells. Oh, I get an extra spell. I'll have to find a shrine and take that later. Two-handed feats.
Swarming nest of kobolds has claimed
Now that you say that, it is very funny that they have two-handed feats. Kobolds, lol. I love that they just don't have enough health, even on Reaper 4. There's just not enough health in these kobolds. Dizzafrabadoo! I've always loved that.
wolves
Classic
patrol the
Dizzafrabadoo,
area
kobolds.
in search of meat
See ya.
to scavenge and blood to spill.
Use Sword of Shadows? Oh, yeah. Knight's Training makes longswords into Kopeshes. Like, if you want to get the Kopesh crit profile, you either take the feat Kopesh proficiency and use Kopeshes, or you take the feat Knight's Training and use longswords.
Rounding a turn, you see an enormous house beneath outpost, looming over the wastes. A gate struck with rules appears to have caught an
That's some good wine.
unfortunate traveler on his way to the outpost.
Why am I missing everything? Come on, brain. Hit the monsters. Hit the monsters. Oh, man. I've actually had way too much wine now that I think about it. Well, it's not just the wine. It was like the 7 shots that I had while I was making dinner. And now it's catching up to me.
General Xantalar's
Never seen the
forces
Fadark
have
Illusionist
overrun
Familiars?
these
Nope,
lands.
just in visual
Must
quality.
proceed
You
with
need to
caution.
summon them. That's a good idea. But no, they just look visually different.
Xantalar
Personally, I like the cats because I'm a cat person. The fox, I wasn't a big fan of. I did choose the fox, but I'm more of a cat person. So give me a cat. I went white cat this life. Tressim is also a good one. So I would definitely recommend white cat or Tressim because they do look pretty cool. If I could have a Tressim as a pet, I would have a Tressim all day, but I can't because unfortunately real life is too cruel. Evo in the car. Let me get out of my car. It's like Grand Theft Auto.
A pillar stands with 2 runes set along its side.
It's like, oh no, I hear them in my mind. It's like, hey Nico, let's go bowling. And you're like, oh god, no. Fox of the Dragon? Yeah. So a lot of people like pseudo dragons. Pseudo dragons are pretty dope. It's a cool animal. I don't think they're real, but. I can hear the music in my kitchen, and it's, oh, this guy's getting destroyed. Okay, I bomb him with potions. Wow, potion bomb. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Well, I had Christmas music playing in my kitchen, so I had this really long playlist, and I guess it's been going for so long because it's been like 7 hours that it ran out of music, and I was just playing my regular playlist. So I just hear like some metal coming out of the kitchen right now. It's great. I'm just sad. I can't do any more baking. I baked all my baked goods. Makes me sad. Do I want Vein Freeze? Vein Freeze is like sick. I kind of want Vein Freeze. Let's take Vein Freeze. Where does Vein Freeze go? Vein Freeze goes here. Because Vein Freeze freezes stuff, as the name implies. So I just whip it, and then it freezes giants sometimes. And it also does cold damage, which is dope. So like, Ortodar gets like screwed up by Vein Freeze. Yeah. Also, I didn't buff, which saves a ton on spell points if you don't cast any buff spells. Yeah, good old Christmas live stream. And also for those of you who are like, oh man, I'd love to continue watching, but I gotta like go to bed and I have to be a responsible grown-up or an adult of some kind. Don't worry, we will be back. I don't like where this button is. Maybe we'll put this on 3. Yeah, 3 is probably fine. But we'll be back to the regular, or we'll be back tomorrow with some more live stream, and then back to the regular schedule on. Are we gonna be back to the schedule? Oh, I have to change the Saturday schedule. I have to change the Saturday schedule because of circumstances. Will this guy knock it? Hell yeah. More copper coins for me. Then I get more Sunflash. Don't send me your Sunflash. My mailbox is currently full, so you jerks can't send me more.
Hey Mr. Strimmer, I am learning Morse code but I am not good at it. Asterisk 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 asterisk.
Yeah, you missed a dot asterisk, which is really just a Rube mistake. I don't know what you were thinking, Brian. I'm disappointed. You straight up missed a whole dot asterisk. Out of all the people to make that mistake, I was not expecting it to be Brian. We need to look at your coding, bud, because I think you're experiencing some regression, just some straight up regression, and I'm worried about the integrity of your code. So make sure you return to your proprietor, because that's just not good, or your creator. Again, I'm worried about the integrity of your code, man. Vein Freeze is so good. By the way, once I get to use cold spells all the time, I'll be Vein Freezing everything. It's gonna be sick. Send you more flasks? No. Reach goal for farming lotto boxes in your mobile game. What mobile game do you play? Do you mind sharing with the class? I haven't played a mobile game in a while. What was the last mobile game I played? It was an evolution game. It was something about like where you like build a society out of like, or no, you basically start from like prehistoric evolution with like bacterium and stuff, and then you build it all the way into like a full like society of things, and then as you play through, you can then like unlock dinosaurs and evolve your dinosaurs. You can evolve people. You eventually evolve up to humans, and then you create the idea, and then once you evolve ideas, you can then create societies, and it was kind of neat. Fate Grand Order. I don't know anything about that. Yeah. As I said, the anime sounds familiar. No, I don't have lockpick. But I wanted that chest. No, there's something about the anime that sounds familiar with Grand Order.
Sunflask printer goes.
I fucking love the printer. That's so good. I hit that guy for 1,400? Man, Alchemist feels good. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, also, thanks for the bits, man. Also, Sunflash Printer, I hate that you guys send them to me. My mailbox, no joke, is actually full. And, hold on, I'm not done. It's not my mailbox is full. My mailbox and Strimtom's mailbox is full. And now you guys are going to start sniping my alts and just sending them friggin' flasks. So no matter what character I log into, oh, I have mail. Oh, it's Sunflask? Great. On every character I log into? Awesome. I can't wait. Holy Grail Wars, Spirit Heroes, Legends. That sounds neat. Yeah, I don't know anything about Babylon. That's where I slow down for sure. That's something I can easily say I don't know anything about. I mean, to be fair, I also don't like watch any anime. Which is not really a reflection on like anime as like a product, but mostly I just don't watch TV. And it's very easy to convince me to watch reality TV. Dude, I love reality TV. I could watch reality TV all day. Trashy reality TV is the best. I don't know why. There's something like it's just the greatest thing is watching people destroy themselves on camera because they want to be like kind of famous. It's the best. There's just something about the level of self-indulgence that is addictive and impossible to pull yourself away from. Welcome to the sorcerer party, where we're collecting all the sorcerers in the world. But yeah, I just haven't watched a lot of TV. What's the show that I need to watch next? I finally convinced one of my friends to give me access to their Disney Plus account, so I can finally watch The Mandalorian like 6 years late. So that's gonna happen at some point, then we can talk about it. Reality TV Lite, yeah, kind of. I mean, there's like those IRL streamers and stuff, right? Where they'll put like just cameras in different chunks of their house, and they'll have people like IRL stream. What are the limits on IRL streaming? Like, could you set up a reality TV show, which was literally just you have cameras all over your house in different places, and then at any point, you know, there's like a switcher who can switch between it. I don't know if it's like the chat can choose which room to look at, or if it would be something else. Like, you could have a bot that monitors chat, which determines which room to look at in the physical building. Would you be allowed to do that? Where you literally stream your entire life and your entire world that exists. And if you did something like that, could you then possibly stream sexually explicit content for the purpose of it being a live stream? Because it's just like chat chose which room to look into, which is not the responsibility of the live streamers. I don't know. I'm not saying I want to do this. I am curious about the implications. I know that some people, there's a bunch of people there that are just like, you know, just chatting or reality live streamers where they kind of just come on camera and do something, or they like cook, or they just chat with the camera and be like, give me all your subscriptions. So I don't know. It makes me wonder about what the limitations on something like that are. That's true. It's all about terms of service. Yep. Open the box. No. Yes. Yes. I just emoted, cried in front of it. Yay. I want more coins. Need festival coins. But yeah, I'm always surprised about the people that can like just generate live streams off of like IRL streams, because there's lots of people who are very creative and do things in different ways. You've got like people who are artists and they make streams off of their art, or they do dance, or they do other things. Oh, fuck, what's this? So just mail me your damn sunplants. Then I can have tons of them. Then I can mail me your damn sunplants. Then I can have tons of them. Then I can throw them at people. I did say that, didn't I? Well, I don't want that to go anywhere. Let's just keep that between you and me, okay? An unbound ring? Yo, that's sick. Good job. All my stuff is bound to account because I've got the Wait, we do spell damage. I'm a fucking alchemist. Why would I not just hit this guy with magic? I don't know what I'm thinking. I always go after that one, but I just realized I can hit him with magic and kill him.
Then crumples to the ground.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I put mine in Oh, do I have that item? Oh, maybe I have that item. I should have it. My Slave Master symbol? I could have been using that for like a bunch of levels. Oh, I'm level 10 now. I can use Ravenloft gear. Oh, I should be using the Burn Scar Satch. My character is about to get way stronger. Alchemist Past Life gives 20 mana and +1 Conjuration? Transmutation DCs. +1 Transmutation DCs and 20 mana. I don't know what happened to these guys. I don't know where my symbol of the Slave Lords is. I'm supposed to be using that. Exp. Yeah, so you get extra transmutation DCs, which is pretty much only good for alchemist spells, but that's fine. Flesh to Stone is transmutation. Mass Frog is transmutation. A bunch of alchemist spells like Flesh to Gold is transmutation, which is really good because you get Flesh to Gold Mass, which is as good as it sounds. Like Flesh to Gold, hell yeah. Turn an enemy to gold with a single touch. We got the Midas touch. One of the nice things about, or that's cool about being on the Players Council is that sometimes, you know, they'll have like an idea, like the SSG will post an idea of how they want something to look, and they'll use like an easy thing to understand, but it's like the placeholder name. And so you'll have something like Flesh to Gold, where like the placeholder name will be like Midas Touch, where you touch somebody and they turn to gold. But then like, obviously there's probably some like licensary reason why they can't do that, so it has just to be Flesh to Gold, which is a much less interesting sounding spell, but it's also much clearer and more concise. Disintegrate is also transmutation. Don't worry, I got this, guys. I'm gonna kill all these. What killed you? This guy? Oh. Man, I'm so good. Holy moly.
And the din of fighting fades from the
I don't have raise scrolls because I forgot to buy them, so I'm gonna bring you guys to the shrine. Hold on, there's a shrine right here. I'm gonna bring you guys to the shrine, and then we can all go do the next quest, the Stromwald's Mine. Look, I ran out. I've raised 20 people, and you ran out of scrolls. I gotta get more. Yeah, you got that one. What else is transmutation? I haven't used this shrine in straight up like 6 years. I haven't been here in like 6 years. Man, look at these guys. Whoa, look at this guy. Whoa, what's happening here? Is this Cyberpunk 2077 leaking into my other video games? Oh, shit. I will say, I've seen a lot of people posting their, like, game-breakingly destructive Cyberpunk 2077 bugs, and I haven't encountered, like, any of them. Like, people T-pose every once in a while. There's some very aggressive T-posing that happens. But, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's do Stromwald's Mine. I don't have, like, the ability to deal the traps, so you gotta rely on Slash for that one. Ravenlock here? No, I'm busy. I gotta do quests, man. You think I need stats to do Reaper 4s? I gotta do quests. I don't have time to go to the bank and get items. So if you have them in there, if they're old augments, you can use the legacy augment on slaughters that you can buy from any general vendor. If they're new and up-to-date augments, you have to use a jeweler's toolkit. And jeweler's toolkits come from the DDO store. However, bear in mind, you can always replace augments. So if you want to put a new augment in over top of your 12, you can just destroy the augment that's in there. Old starter gear. Yeah, somebody was like, oh, I think somebody posted about how they couldn't use like a legacy on slaughter on their like Featherfall item or something, and I was like, yeah, you can't use it on a Featherfall item because it's an old. That hasn't changed. That's the same augment. Comes gain speed? No. You're confusing it. You think it become more efficient. You understand? My brain is like gone beyond efficiency. I'm like, I've transcended to another plane of brain. So for me right now, it's like, you know, it is, the world that I exist in has nothing to do with efficiency. It's just about beating the quests and the monsters and lobbing potions at the ground. Hoo-ah! I like how my guy's literally just throwing potions straight down all the time to hopefully get enough damage out to kill this stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of transmutation alchemist spells. That's why it's transmutation for alchemists. But there needs to be more transmutation spells. Like one of the most prolific transmutation spells that all of you have heard of is called Polymorph, and it just ain't in the game. Ain't in the video game, man. Oh hey, bro, you gotta get some healing amp. That's crazy. Dragonborns get healing amp too. Oh, I'm gonna miss every corpse because I can't even see anything. The game is like kind of blurry right now. Something. Christmas pores. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow probably. Not probably. I'm definitely going to do this again tomorrow. I will say there's something nice about having a clean and healthy buzz while you play your video games. It is nice. That was one of my favorite things about traveling and like going on a vacation at like one of these like resorts. Was the idea that you weren't drinking for like efficiency's sake. You were just like, yeah, all of the beverages that I drink just happen to be alcoholic. And you just get to enjoy alcoholic beverages whenever you want to have alcoholic beverages. And so you're just at this like pleasant buzz all day. It's great. It's like one of the best things ever. Yep, exactly. It's because it's also like the bear strength, bull's endurance, you know, fox's wisdom, owl's splendor, all that stuff. Water.
As the path slopes downward, you feel the air flowing toward the point.
Oh.
The area below is
Yeah, there's a lot of good transmutation type spells. I kind of wish that Alchemist had like a lead to gold type of effect where like once a day or something, or it had like a long cooldown, but you had a spell that had an exceedingly long cooldown, but you could like transmute silvers to gold or something like that and move up money. Not that it had an actual purpose, but that you could physically do it if you wanted to. You'd have like a 1-day cooldown and you could transmute something. Because, you know, alchemists. The Alchemist Past Life Feat? Oh, I actually don't know what the active is. I don't know. What is the Alchemist Past Life Feat? No, feats. Past Life Heroic? Alchemist? No. Purchase feats. You recall more about your past life. You can restore spell points to yourself once per rest. So it's 160 extra mana? That's not very good. I would literally never take that feat.
Even with the furnaces and pipes crowded in amongst the stalactites and stalagmites.
So just for the record, that is the same as mental toughness, except mental toughness gives you crit chance, and this doesn't give you crit chance. So you should always just take mental toughness instead of that feat.
The precarious footing on
Like,
the
mental
castle
toughness is
serves
like
as a
that,
reminder of the
but instead of
long
UMD, you get
fall
1% extra
below.
crit chance. Instead of having to restore it, you just have the extra spell points. I guess in theory, you could take both. So you have mental toughness, improved mental toughness, epic mental toughness, and this alchemist feat for even more mana! These guys are getting, like, wrecked by this scorpion. Yeah, in Reaper mode, scorpions do not mess around. They're just, like, heckin' dangerous. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go shrines. I'm gonna drag people to the shrine if you want to come with. Once per rest, yeah. It says once per rest you can restore spell points. If you could do it like 5 times a rest, that'd be sweet. But you can't. You can do it once a rest. Yeah, exactly. Again, if you have all of the feats. So if you have all of the feats. So mental toughness, I believe, is 10 plus 5 per level. Let me just check. Mental toughness, DDO. Mental toughness is 10 plus 5 per level. So 155 at 30. And then improved is another 155. So that's 310. Plus greater is 200. I mean, that's, for the 3 feats, that's an extra 500-ish. Points and 3% additional crit chance with spells. Honestly, not too bad. It's not too bad. Like I mean, 500 mana is like 500 mana. You know, if you're playing as like a wizard or a cleric, that's an easy 10% bonus spell points. So, and would you take 3 feats for 10% bonus spell points? On a wizard, probably. On a cleric, probably not. But I feel like you could definitely shove that in on a wizard, even an alchemist, where you can just get some extra mana if you wanted to do that. Because that's a lot of extra spells. And on top of that, 3% crit chance is no joke. Like, because you crit 3% more often. That seems pretty good. So like I said, I don't think it's the worst feat. In fact, back in the day when Dungeons and Dragons was young, and so was I used to take that feat literally every time. It was my first feat that I took was mental toughness because I wanted to have more mana so I could cast more spells. So I took it like right away every time. Voices, put your voices on. Yeah. And I can hear Buddy Holly by Weezer playing in the kitchen. Yeah. Alright, well thanks for joining me in this adventure, friends. I had too much wine, so I gotta go lie down. So Merry Christmas to you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow in the future, which is not now. Yeah. Well, they weren't 10 mana per level. They started at 10, and then they got 5 per level. So Burning Hands used to cost 10, and then Scorching Ray cost 15, and Fireball cost 20. It was just a flat 5. Whereas now, the damage spells cost 4. So yeah, the game... By the way, early DDO was garbage. I don't care what anybody says. DDO Classic would be the worst fucking game ever. Be one of the worst things. I don't know why anyone would want to play it. I have no interest in playing DDO Classic. DDO is in such a better place now. The game is way more fun than it's ever been. No, DDO Classic is bad. I hope that they never bring that back. I don't want the designers to bring it back, but I would love for some person to put together a DDO Classic server, and then people play it and go, "Wait, how did this game become successful?" Yes, there's more spell points just because wizardry is an easier stat to access. Like, remember that people used to do Tangleroot Gorge so they could get the trinket that gave 50 spell points, because there was the Wizardry 2 trinket, because wizardry was 25 mana, because power was 10 mana per level. So if you had power 3, that was 30 spell points. And then wizardry was 25 mana per level, so you could get the Crimson Bloodstone or whatever that was 50 mana on it. That was the whole trinket, was 50 mana. And people would farm out that chain for that 50 mana trinket, because how good that was. But yeah, so thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic time enjoying the stream here with me on this day of Christmas, and also my jingly hat. It's actually got a bell in it. It's great. But I had a good chunk of wine, and I need to go to bed. So thank you for watching. Hope you had a fantastic time, and a Merry Christmas. Hope if you have family that you're able to see, you're able to have a good communication with them, like a voice call or something. And if you're just unavailable, or it just doesn't work out, or you weren't able to visit anybody due to lockdowns or just not having access to it, and I hope you had a good time here on the live stream. We'll be back again tomorrow with some awesome and fun Christmas event sort of stuff. So if you're still feeling, either lonely or just want to do something, because who wants to spend all their time with their family, even if they can, because why not just watch some live streams? We will be here. But that being said, make sure you do follow the channel, so that way you don't miss out on every single time I stream on Christmas Day. Fuck. And also, if you really like what I do, make sure to consider subscribing, as subscribing to the stream supports what I do and allows me to keep doing this for hopefully another year, and I'll be able to see you guys next Christmas here streaming on the live stream. Anyway, that's all I have for tonight, so thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, and I will see you all tomorrow, possibly even wearing the same shirt because I'm irresponsible and inconsistent. Goodbye, au revoir, and sleep well. And Merry Christmas. Also, I hope you guys were good, because if you weren't, Santa's just gonna come into your house, and instead of how they're like, oh yeah, Santa, if you're on the nice list, you get presents, and if you're on the naughty list, you know, you get like coal or something. No. It's like I've been playing too much Cyberpunk, so in my imagination, it's like, oh, you're on the naughty list, so Santa comes down the chimney with the lead pipe, and you're like, uh-oh, gotta atone right now. I don't know. It just seems funny. I feel like that would make a funny sketch. Like if you're like a sketch comic and you want to write something. Yeah. I love watching sketch comedy. It makes me wish I could be a sketch comic, but I think what I need to do is I should probably, well, something I'm planning on doing when the pandemic is over, I'm either planning on taking some either in person, or I might just do one of these like online classes, do some improv classes or something, because I feel like having improv classes will help out my ability to think on the spot and make better, funnier jokes. That's live. Also, Budley Allen just gifted out friggin' 2 subs at the end of the stream. Budley Allen, that's so kind of you, dude. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, man. And welcome to the stream team, Smoke Sip and Naboof. Welcome to the stream team, and I hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful evening and a merry, very merry Christmas. That is so kind of you for the support. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I had too much wine and I need to go lie down. Which is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I'm enjoying the wine. But you know, I need to do that. I didn't fall asleep in my chair. I started staring at some stuff on my other monitor, but now I'm tired. I'm gonna drink some water, else I'm gonna be hella hungover. God damn, dude.